If you're an AFTV regular, you would have seen us rocking these brilliant Sanucci officially licensed pendants here representing Arsenal. They also do them for several other teams, so make sure you check it out. But you know what they got? They got a brand new range which is on fire. The new Sanucci rings. Love it. Check the link in the description to get your Sanucci range right now, and you know the best ones are the Arsenal.
How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a very, very big match day live. We're playing Man United at Old Trafford, kickoff in just under 30 minutes, and I've got a few of the regulars back with me. Lisa's left the building. We've got Lee back here. What are you saying, Lee?
Yeah, all good. Like, looking forward to the game. I'm not going to lie. After seeing the lineup, a little bit more confident. I'm not saying like I'm overconfident, arrogant. I feel like, yeah, I feel we've got a good chance today. I really do.
Better feeling going into this one than.
Yeah, in previous ones,
yeah.
I've always felt. Even, do you know what? Last season, you know, I thought we might go there and win, but you know, weren't a surprise and all that. But I do think this is a different Arsenal this time. What I've seen, I do think we're a different team this season. I think we need to just nail it home now. Come on,
yeah,
Gunners.
and games like this will give us the confidence to further believe.
Exactly.
And I know it was only 15-20 minutes ago, but welcoming back Helen. You're good?
I'm good.
Confident or nervous? Which one are you leaning more towards?
Confident.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, confident. The nerves are just because it's
normal nerves.
History and historical nerves,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
looking forward to the game.
Strict though, a little smile on your face. I see you predicted 3-0 starting 11.
Well, you asked her if she was confident or nervous. I just got nervous for no reason.
So let me ask you, are you leaning more towards confident or nervous?
Right now.
Because on starting 11 though, it was more towards confidence.
No. Look, the starting 11 has definitely put me at ease a little bit. So yeah, I'm still confident. 3-0.
3-0 is still confident, yeah?
Still 3-0.
Before we get into discussion, people, listen, today's show is brought to you by Sanucci. Make sure you click the link in the description to check out their great range of urban jewelry. If you're a regular on the channel, you've already seen us wearing the official pendants. This is the official badge pendant. There's also the classic Cannon pendant as well, so make sure you guys check that out. And they've also brought out something new as well, people, an Arsenal ring. So look at Lee there, modelling the ring.
Look at that.
Nice.
Very nice. I've got the little pendant as well, like, you know, but this is really, really nice. It's got little bits of goings on the rings and that. It's really nice. I really like it. It's got Arsenal all around it as well.
Nice.
And I really like it. It's a really nice thing to have. Could make it a little bigger so it could go on that finger. But
does it fit on that finger?
There are other sizes, so make sure you check your finger size before you make your orders, people.
Make your order, yeah. So that's.
And you won't end up like Lee looking for which finger it fits.
Yeah. Luckily, it fits on my little one.
There you go, people. Rings, pendants, all of that. And if you're one of the haters in the chat as well, waiting for our downfall, they do pendants for other clubs, United, City, Liverpool, and so on. I'm not sure Spurs fit that big bracket yet for them to be doing a chain. But check it out if you do support Spurs. They might have one there. Let's get into it. Confident, Lee?
Well, no, I would say confident. I think that I'm more confident with this team. I think we've got players. I look at us now, and I think Man United, for instance, in their dressing room and all that, they'll be wary that we've got players that can earn. I think last season, a couple of seasons before, they thought, well, no, we haven't got players that can earn. But we have got really genuine players that can earn. Yeah. Saka, I don't think he's been at his best, but I thought he was back something near it against Villa. If he can perform, Martinelli and Jesus, if them three click, I don't think that they'll be able to handle our back. Their back four won't be able to handle them three. That's my opinion. So with them, I feel confident. But if they have one of those off games at Arsenal, which we know can happen, then it's a bit of a worry. But Strixo made a very, very good point. Even if we are not quite at our best now, we have got defenders now that can defend a lot better with our defending. Even though we conceded a few. By the way, a few goals that we have conceded have been from mistakes. You know,
our own mistakes.
Like, you know, our own downfall. Defensively, as a unit, we've done okay.
We have. Let me just go through the lineup before we touch in on Helen and Stricto. Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel and Zinchenko. I'll get into Zinchenko in a sec. Sambi, Xhaka and Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli and Jesus. Obviously, it's good to see Odegaard there. It's good to see Zinchenko back. Ramsdale fit enough as well, including Ben White. You know, there was all some doubts around those names before the game. But with Zinchenko going straight back into that left-back position, when the midfield needed maybe something. Does that kind of indicate that is his position now, and Tierney is the backup? It's hard to
Good
say.
point. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm hoping he's been chosen ahead of Tierney for possibly the situation in midfield. So looking at it for his positive quality that he can bring in that area, as opposed to like a negative on Tierney.
Yeah.
I think they're both. I think he's just using the players available. Yeah.
Rotating. Strict though, obviously Anthony starts for United. I will bring out United's lineup in a sec. Zinchenko, right choice, left back, or would you prefer to see him maybe occupy the midfield position?
I mean, I've never seen him in midfield. Maybe others have. But the left back, he's definitely made a great case for that left back position. Midfield, we've still got Fabio Vieira, who,
Yeah.
you know,
Very good player, I'm
we
hearing.
haven't seen him for the Arsenal yet. He's on the bench, so maybe that's an option he might explore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to see Zinchenko back. He's been instrumental in how we've been playing. You know, we kind of missed him against Villa, you know. But nonetheless, it's good to have two top quality fullbacks fighting for a place.
Yeah, I agree. It looked like we missed what he brought. Let me just go through the bench as well. Turner, Tomiyasu, Cedric, Holding, Tierney, Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, and Eddie Nketiah. Before I get into the United lineup, there's some super chats here as well. Stephen says, remember when the majority of the fan base wanted Brendan Rodgers? Trust the process and we will see results. Sean says, hoping that Varane still has PTSD from the Champions League round 16 game when Jesus annihilated him. Big up AFTV, much love from LA, and come on, you Gunners, come on, my bro. Full strength team, says Anthony. Martinelli, left wing against Anthony, right wing will be interesting. Anthony doesn't look like he'll track back, so the left looks solid for us. And Jack is asking, would you get Sinisu from Porto to cover for Tierney and Zinchenko if both our left backs are injured? Well, I think there's other areas we need to address before even entertaining a third left back. I'm very. If there's one position I'm more than happy with at this moment in time, it's the left back position.
Yeah, because also Saka can play there as well.
Oh yeah, can't forget that. Faisal as well. Arsenal currently like an elephant sitting on a branch. You wonder when it's going to fall. There's a lot of people wondering when it's going to fall.
Let me tell you something, yeah? That elephant's either lost weight or that branch has got strong. Because we're not coming down for now. Even if, God forbid, the worst happens today, that elephant is still sitting on that tree. Can't tell me nothing.
Say no more. I heard you predict 3-0. What did you go for, Helen?
2-1.
She was safe.
2-1, yeah?
She went safety.
Yeah, I went a bit safety only because there's certain factors that I'm aware of to do with the referee, VAR, things like that. You know, we're at Old Trafford. I do think we're the better team. You know, if I don't take all of the other things into account, I'll be saying 4-0 Arsenal. But because of these things that I am aware of, I need to keep it real.
Yeah, you mentioned the referee, and I know there's been a lot of talk about the referee and where they're from and how close it is to Manchester and so on. And, you know, you get a lot of the opposition saying they're making excuses already. And it's not about making excuses, it's about, you know, what's right. And it just doesn't make sense to me that this is the case for this game. It just, you know, Lee, what do you make of it? Without coming across as moaning, I think if you take a step back...
I haven't got a problem. I've not got a problem with Tierney living near it. Doesn't mean to say that he's a Man United fan.
But don't you think he'd definitely have a friend that's a United fan at the very least? He must have a friend.
He uses United's changing room toilets.
They all have, you know what I mean? Like,
do you know what I mean?
You know, listen, you've got brothers, you know, that support Arsenal and season ticket holders at Arsenal and whatever like that. You're going to have some sort of connection. But it's the integrity of a minute, like, you know. And for me, Tierney, I don't care whether he lives in Manchester, you know, he lived in Manchester, it didn't help it didn't mean to say when he played at White Hart Lane he got things wrong that day, like, do you know what I mean? So, listen, I'm not worried about that. I want us to go here today, and if we get beat, turn around and go, do you know what, Man United deserved it? Not because of a poor decision, not because of this and not because of that. Now that's, you know, that's what I want to see. So, listen, I don't think he's a very good referee. I don't think any of them are any good, if I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Like, but he's one of the poorer ones out of a bad bunch. So, you know, we'll have to just wait and see. I don't really care about where he comes from and all that. He's crap whether he lives in Manchester or he lives in London.
There you go, blunt from Lee. Let me look at the United lineup. De Gea in goal, Martinez and Varane centre backs. Then they have Malaysia left back, Dalot right back, In the midfield, I think it's McTominay and Eriksen. In front of them, Bruno Fernandes with Anthony, Sancho, and Rashford, the front three. Threats. You're looking at looking at their bench. They got Ronaldo, Casemiro there on the bench. You know, big reputations in the football world. So they've got something to lean on if things ain't going their way.
Listen, you think about Rashford against Mustafi. You think about Rashford against Chambers. Rashford against what's my guy? Holding. Doesn't fill you with confidence. But now you think of Rashford against Saliba, Rashford against Gabriel. It's a totally different game. It's a totally different animal. Rashford would have to now second guess himself. He would have to play. He can't play his usual knock it down the line and use his pace because there's equally guys who've got pace with him. So he's gonna have to try a different way. And to me, that's just all the confidence I need. You know, usually like you kind of. I mean, even the fact we're talking about the referees is because we're rightfully saying, or we're rightfully feeling that the only way United can get something against us is by a refereeing decision because we are that confident in the team that we have out there.
Yeah, no, I get you. Like I said, it doesn't make sense with the referee.
Listen, they've got some good players, haven't they? Like, I just spent like 80 odd million on it. And by the way, you know what I mean? Whatever you look at it with Man United and they're protesting and the owners and whatever like that. This manager's been backed again. Sure. You know what I mean? Like for sure, yeah. You know what I mean with what he's got. You know, like to back him with that money for a few of the AX players that he's bought in, well over the tops, really. Turkish, if I'll be honest. But he's been backed. They've got, you know, I think Jadon Sancho, you know, is another £70 odd million player that's looking like he's getting back to his best. And they've got players up front that can hurt us. But I still think that they're weak in midfield. Casemiro, by the way, is top class. Once he gets fit and he's in the team, I think there'd be a different animal. But I think there's ways to get them. And listen, their back four is not as good as our back four. I don't care what anybody says. Like I want one of them players over one of my players, and that is a fact. When could you last say that about a Man United and an Arsenal team? Like you would not take one of their defenders over ours, and we've recruited well in that area. You know, the goalkeepers I think were both on par. I don't think there's too much difference in that.
Modern day, I'd say Ramsdale suits modern day football more.
Yeah,
like
maybe a little bit more with his you know, I'll probably go along with that, like, you know what I mean? So, but ultimately, this is it now. This is a big test for us today because this is our first. I know we lost to Newcastle, and I think Newcastle are going to be really, really good. But this is our going in after you know, like the big six. You know what I mean? Like what happened at Tottenham when we needed to produce a performance. We was poor. That was from him, the manager, and the players. Now, I think we've got better players, and I think that with Mikel, I think that he's learned a few things as well along the road. This is a big game for our development going forward. It really is.
Yeah, because I always mention the first 5 fixtures of the season, and I said, let's send a message. Let's send a message against Palace in day 1, and then let's send a message with our first 5 fixtures that we should win all of them. And that message is more so to the teams outside the Big Six, but give the Big Six team something to think about.
Yeah.
Your first fixture against the Big Six side is when you send a message to the Big Six side.
Now you want to be sending that.
United have already had that against Liverpool, and they pulled that W. So they're going into this game, albeit, you know, 1-3, lost 2. But they know that they can stand up to the challenge, especially at home.
I think you're right on that point, and I think that's why the fans have been very, very vocal that United fans are up for this match, and they really, really think they're going to win.
As much as they're up for it, they're also insinuating that the pressure's on us.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite cheeky because yes, there is pressure on us.
That's
but
the arrogance,
they're the home
though.
team.
But that's the arrogance.
They've spent 220, however much million it is. They've got the manager that, you know, has a reputation, and he's coming with that reputation and so on.
Yeah.
Who is the pressure? Who has more pressure on them today? Stricto.
I think them because of their signing as well. They're bringing out their big signing that they got in over the line. So
100%. You're at home. You've signed the players you wanted in the window. You got your manager talking about changing of eras, and he's beat Liverpool, so he's sort of kind of shown, you know, he can beat. So the pressure's on them. Like, was your Liverpool victory fluke? And like you said, we've given them something to think about. Now we've come into town. And they're probably thinking this is a harder test than the Liverpool game.
Yeah, because Liverpool aren't at their best. You know, we can't.
Irrespective of whether they're at their best or not.
They were not at their best.
We've given them something to think about.
Yeah.
United fans are saying this is their toughest game of the season. And they've played Liverpool.
Yeah.
Would it be unfair to say that at this moment in time that Arsenal are a better team than Liverpool at current form? Now, what I mean by that is that Liverpool, we know what they are and whatever, but I've watched Liverpool about 3 times there. Their midfield's not quite right. You know,
they've got a lot of
click
injuries
against Everton yesterday. They've got a lot. You know, they haven't got their main 11 ever, and I think because they've not got their main midfield, it just detects. You know, like the defence is a little bit unsure. You know, their
attack is not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. Mane, massively. They're trying to,
they're rejigging.
Yeah, I think at this moment in time, Liverpool, and that's why I said to that day, you know, that I think that Liverpool had a chance of winning that game, or Man United had a chance of winning that game against Liverpool, or drawing against them. It didn't surprise me that Liverpool didn't win that. It didn't surprise me that Liverpool didn't win yesterday. I think that this would be a bigger test for Man United today as well against Arsenal, being you know, not being more of a neutral. I think that a lot of neutral fans are saying, anyone I go, I was on holiday, so Birmingham fans, Manchester City fans, different fans from different clubs coming up to me and saying, Arsenal look a different team this season. They look a bit more. When was the last time anybody ever said that? You know, I had a Liverpool fan say it. He said, like, you know, you're a decent side this year. When neutral teams are saying it, or other teams,
that respects them from others at the
something
moment.
in there.
Yeah.
There's something in there.
We're emotionally invested, so we can lose ourselves in wins, we can lose ourselves in losses, and that's why, you know, it can swing one way or the other. With opposition fans, they're not emotionally connected to the club.
We was watching a game in a bar, and it was great because it was like some Liverpool fans over there. It was all watching different screens, and we went 1-0. Went 1-0 down. Well, 1-up, weren't we? And we went 1-1.
Yeah.
Someone Liverpool turned around, went, "You still win this." And I'm thinking I'm about to go mad here. I think we dropped points here, you know, because you're invested in you just see, and you went, you still win this. And then, like, we scored, and you know, it was nervous at the end, wasn't it? Like, you know what I mean? And he just sat there and said, "I told you so. You're a decent side this year," and because he hasn't got that, what we've got.
Emotion.
Looking at it from the outside, isn't it?
Yeah, he's looking at it as a cool thing, like, you know. I look at it and you think, like, well, they'll win today. Our Spurs will beat Fulham, you know what I mean, or whatever, like, you know. You know, we're invested in it in a different way. So I think when other teams are saying, hold on a minute, you know, I've got a feeling that they're, you know, like, I don't listen to them and all that. They're worried. They're worried about Arsenal. Everybody's a little bit worried about them, like, you know what I mean, like. But if we was to lose this game, same. But if we was to go and win this game, hold on a minute, this is a different Arsenal. That's why I think it's a massive game for us today, because I think pundits like Roy Keane and all that are quick. Will be quick, and Gary Neville quick go. It's the first set. You know, let's steamroll Man United. I'm not saying that we're going to, but it wouldn't be great if we did.
It'd be lovely.
And people would go, these are the real deal, because fans are saying it. We want to do it now. We want to do it ourselves now. We want that little belief ourselves, don't we? We need a little bit of confidence all the time.
They need to give it to us.
Yes, exactly.
You know, the transfer window did it. Obviously not the last few weeks or the last day, because that kind of deflated a lot of it. But the transfer window did it going into the season. The first 5 fixtures did it.
Is that deflated you, though, the transfer window? To be honest, it did deflate me on the day.
It's because of the injuries, I would say. It's because of for me anyway, I think the injuries in midfield at the time
my mate made a right good point. Well, I was sitting when we was away. On the final day, if we'd have signed Vieira, Zinchenko and Jesus, we'd all be going, wow, what a great bit of season. You know what I mean? I think we've got to get into the process. It was disappointing because we knew what we know we needed a midfield player. But ultimately, you know, James said it as well, made a good point. It's only 2 months before the next window if you're in there. I was disappointed. I'm not going to lie, I was disappointed. I think we needed to bring in a midfield player. But ultimately, I don't think it's the
As long as it doesn't trip us up, Lee, because today, if we get run over in
Yeah.
midfield and United walk away with it, the conversation is bound to be about the
It'll be
lack of.
different.
the
Yeah.
lack
Yeah, I
of-
get that.
But if we continue, even, you know, if we continue getting the points, if we
That's what I said,
continue,
is
the pitch is all,
is
the 90
injuries.
minutes is all that really
Yeah.
matters to us.
And also the player potentially we may have signed was Luis. He can't really get into Villa's team at the moment. So could he actually come into our side and even walk into our team
Do you know,
right now?
I think we should be looking at Decore, you know, from Everton, Abdullah Decore, for that, you know, that Partey backup. Even before we got Partey, and at times it looked like he wasn't coming, and I was thinking, do you know what? Go and get Decore. He's already Prem ready. You know, it's very similar in stature, attributes. You know, but in fact, Decore is more of in the Yaya style. He just bombs forward, just takes everything out of the way. You know, I think we should look at him.
I'm at a stage now with Thomas Partey. I know I've been there for a little while. I'm not. It's not getting a backup for him. It's getting a replacement.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm someone there like this. If I
You
was
want
now
someone
talking
who's
to
never
midfield
injured,
players, I'm
just
going to say
playing.
like, you're coming in to be the main man, and he's going to have to get his way back into the team. If I'll be honest, because this is too much too all the time now. Like, you know, I don't like it when the manager. How long is it going to be? Well, he's not even sure. You know, it could be 2-3 weeks, could be this and it could be that. When it was El Neni, he's out till after the World Cup. I'm worried when they're going, I don't know, you know, because there's no reliability with it.
Yeah, that means that if they don't know, then
it's
a long
more
journey back.
just it unstables the camp almost if we're feeling like
Well,
that.
we're building this.
Yeah, you want to have your main sort
It's like
of
taking one of the pieces out of a building and
Yeah.
saying, I'll give that back to you. I'm not sure when,
Yeah.
but you'll get it back, and you're there thinking, shit.
Yeah,
I need that.
and we've had a lot every game really, literally. We've had someone moving around. Hence why I was like, I thought Zambi done really well, because every game we are kind of, apart from the first couple, we are having to kind of start with a new side.
Got a super chat from Nick saying, that's true, a good defence brings assurance to the team so the rest of the team can play their game without too much to worry about. I think that was on the conversation earlier about our defence looking a lot better. On that note, we've all predicted wins. What wins us the game, do you think? The attack or our defence? Stricto.
Defence.
Well, you've gone for a clean sheet, so yeah.
Defence.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course the attack. You know, we've seen you know, the goal contributions from our defenders. You know, so but the main thing is keep that clean sheet, and anything can happen. Positive.
Yeah. Helen?
Yeah, I agree with Stricto, but I feel like because we've been getting so much joy attacking at the moment that, you know, our stats, shots we're taking, I just want to see a better conversion rate, because if we do, it'll be our attack winning the game.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to see no mistakes, because all 4 goals we've conceded so far have been mistakes.
Bit of both today, because I do think this will be a little bit like, not like Crystal Palace, but I think we'll have a stage in this game when we'll be on top. I think that what Helen's right there, that's when we've got to take that chance. But I also think there's going to be a time when they're going to be right on us.
And we've got to be solid.
And we've got to be solid.
Yeah.
So it's a mix of both. But I do feel that our defence and weighing up with their attack, I think that we're that little bit stronger attacking wise. I think we can get at their back foot. A little bit like with Man United at the moment. We've had it in times, haven't we? You know what I mean? We're a good side, but just as when you're just starting out, we concede goals and things like that. And I just think that Man United are at that stage where they're not quite comfortable with their defenders like we are. I think we're set with ours, aren't we? Like, I think, you know, would you swap Gabriel and Saliba with anybody else? I wouldn't at this moment in time. Ben White is getting better and better. By the way, I'm getting a little bit fed up with the criticism that he's getting, not from Arsenal fans, but from other people like disrespecting Ben White. He'll probably have a shocker now, but like, I think he's done really, really well for us. Like, you know what I mean?
There's a few stats running down the bottom there. I caught a few of them. One of them is this is the 5th time in our history that we've won the first 5 games of the season. United have only lost 1 of the last 11 at home, but they haven't had successive wins at home in 2022. So
Come on, Arsenal! Come on!
the players walking out now. United and Arsenal side by side, very keen there in the studio.
Imagine the atmosphere there right now.
Yeah, well,
It'd be amazing.
regarding the Arsenal fans, home and away, it's been
Yeah.
mad for quite a while now. Not just this season, but last season too. But it's picked up again this season.
Is this the two informed teams of the league at the moment? Is it really?
Arsenal,
You wouldn't
United.
have said that about Man United 3 weeks ago, would you?
No, but I'd probably say Brighton, no?
Brighton, definitely.
Brighton definitely up there.
Didn't they lose
Arsenal,
the
Brighton.
last game?
Yeah, but United have lost
City
too.
as well. Can't forget City.
Yeah, they won today. Yeah, 5-2, I think.
Come on, Mikel. man.
Mikel Arteta, serious look on his face. Ten Hag there clapping the fans. Both, well, Ten Hag's under some pressure early doors, but he seemed to have turned it around early. 3 wins on the bounce, but you know what's funny? Over the last few days, and obviously I do the Big Six, a lot of Chelsea fans, a lot of United fans are talking about a process now. We was ridiculed about this word and whatnot, and I hate the word over the last couple of years, but now I'm hearing it from other sides. Oh, they're doing all right over there. Let's have a process of our own.
There's got to, at some stage, there's got to become, you know, like Arsenal were given a lot of stick and a lot of pressure put on Arsenal because we spent over £100 million last season. Chelsea and Man United have doubled that this season,
Yeah.
doubled that. And I'm still not convinced with Chelsea after what I watched yesterday. I'm still not convinced with Man United. So, you know, there's pressure on these teams. There's pressure on
On that one, now you just mentioned that I saw a notification pop on my phone before the stream started saying the Premier League are reviewing some of the decisions, the referee and VAR decisions. First time I've seen that, but I mean, look at the West Ham goal yesterday. I don't know how that's a foul on Mendy.
Yeah.
If that's a foul on Mendy, then Ramsdale was fouled for the Luiz goal and so on.
Exactly.
And I don't
Yeah.
actually think Ramsdale was fouled, but nor was Mendy. So.
But that Mendy one yesterday, nothing. I've not spoken to any of my West Ham mates or whatever. Like, you know, they must be sick with what because that is not that. Take away the VAR sort of stuff. The refs give it anyway. He didn't see there was nothing wrong in it. You know, so for him to be then told to get involved with it, I just think, you know what I mean. You know, like it cannot carry. This cannot carry on.
Yeah.
If you've got 2 people refereeing the top Premier League club for millions and millions of pounds, getting paid for it, making decisions like that. You know, I'll be checking their bank accounts to see if there's been money bungled.
Anything going
You know
on.
what I mean? Because like, if there's not, how the hell can they justify that decisions yesterday?
And not just that, did you like see the Palace one? Tyreek Mitchell pushed the
Oh,
player
yeah, on
into the
speed.
keeper.
Yeah.
It bounced off Mitchell's head, an own goal, but they disallowed it because the keeper was fouled by the player that was pushed
Well,
into him by
it was just-
Mitchell.
There's more and more, weren't there? There's more and more decisions.
Come on,
Look at
boys.
this, look at this,
Look at that.
look at
I
this.
love that.
You see this, yeah? I look for this every
Yeah.
Arsenal game. Togetherness, team spirit, right there.
Just for the people back watching at home, the Arsenal players huddled just before kick-off.
And Gabriel,
Zinchenko was leading it.
Yeah,
Zinchenko was
you know
leading it.
what?
Doing it. They was all
I
doing it.
absolutely adore
I'll tell you, that's been a
Zinchenko.
great thing. I
Sorry.
think
That's
that,
right.
you know, there's been a lack of leaders thing. I don't say that they're leaders as like, but I see that with Jesus now. I see that with Zinchenko. That these players are thinking they've won it. They know exactly what
What
to
it
do,
takes.
What it takes. And they're the ones now telling those players, Saka and all that, right, this is what you do, this is what you do. We haven't had that.
Yeah.
We've had Saka, a 20-year-old, leading the team.
Man United have kicked off, long ball over the
Come on,
top.
Arsenal. Oh,
And finish straight
Accountability.
out.
who was
bro.
that?
But yeah.
Lee, accountability.
Yeah.
Players that will take accountability.
Who was that then?
Massive
Oh,
game this for
Sandy.
Lokonga.
I thought
I
it
think
was
if Lokonga
Sandy, yeah.
plays really well in this game here, it will
Give him a lot of confidence.
stop a little bit of stuff there for us.
That Anthony on the ball quick, you know. United under attack down our right-hand side. Now we've kicked off. I know the nerves have started.
Yeah,
to-
the nerves
Yeah.
are there.
Of
The
course.
first 5-10 will tell us.
You know, listen, Man United are going to have the
See,
first
they've got to
10
be
minutes.
careful,
haven't
don't
they?
give them too much
you
room.
know, be disappointed if they didn't.
Yeah. I'll say we haven't started urgently with the press though. Maybe our game is to just let them have it a little bit and then,
Yeah, I'm on the break.
yeah. Got enough pace in the side now. It's just that sometimes I think the numbers on our counters and our breaks is just not enough.
Yeah, there's always kind of like one up there on their own.
Yeah.
The support's not there
Else.
quick enough.
Yeah. Good defending there.
That's it. Off, get that away.
That's twice now. Samby's not really cleared
Yeah.
it very, very well. And they're in.
No,
United
this
are in
is
our
dangerous.
box. Dangerous ball across, cleared. Sambi.
Go on. This
Good
is
ball,
what
good
this is.
ball.
Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Nice.
Go on.
Nice.
That's
Brilliant.
great.
Who's backing
Absolutely
him up?
brilliant. Wow.
Look at you. Totally outclassed. That's a booking in the first
He
minute.
needs to book him. He won't, but he needs to.
This is what I'm saying about the refs. Why is that not yet? Because what? Because it's early.
He took him out there because he beat him. Look.
Look at that.
He's not going for
Has
the
that
ball.
not yellow?
He's not going for the ball.
I think give him a last warning for that.
Yeah, it'll be a warning. It's too early in the game.
No, I'm sorry. There's no warning. Why is there a warning? Why is there a warning to kick him like that?
Bro, that
Sandy.
psychologically will put doubt in Martinez's head now.
No, that's good. Come on.
Well done, Jesus. Well done.
Let's make
Yeah,
this
wow.
count.
Now,
Yeah.
now stick Saliba on him in the box.
Didn't give her. But when you said about chances, that scumbag didn't give her holding chances, did he?
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
No, he didn't give him any chances.
Yeah,
so
right.
why is he
Yeah.
giving him a
You're
chance
right.
here?
You're right.
That's a very, very good point, Lee.
The inconsistency. Please
Can't
dunk on him.
wait to get him off.
Dunk on him.
Tierney, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably on the line. They probably put him on the line.
Because Zinchenko
Come
there,
on.
man.
I
Find
love
him.
this.
Find him.
Would this be brilliant? Goal number 1.
Oh, come on, man. That was, we
Who's
needed better than
who's
that,
taking
man.
that?
Yeah.
Must have been
Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah. Zinchenko was just there lurking. I thought you were going to just dink it over the top. Zinchenko on the screen there. So who we got at? Just Partey at the moment. But obviously Nene as well, so it's just that position
Yeah.
we're lacking in.
Jesus is a special player, you know.
He's brilliant.
Xhaka.
He's hungry, man.
Yeah, his movement as well and his control when he gets in those tight positions.
I know, like,
you're up.
I know
he
it sounds
rings the
stupid, just
jaws.
from
Yeah.
one long ball, just cause all sorts of
Yeah.
problems for him. Like, you know what I mean?
And even that was just a punt
Like,
up the
what?
field.
Yeah, but that,
That's
sometimes
it,
you
control
can
it.
have
Brilliant,
you can
brilliant.
play all the football you want, but something just as
Help
what's
him.
name as that can put a team under all sorts
Yeah.
of pressure. So like straight away, I'll do it again. Put him right under the
That's
pump.
it.
That touch from Zinchenko was nice, though, under pressure.
Martinez
United
got to
throwing.
think about it now. He's got a lot to think about now.
That's if we continue to, you know, if it's just that one moment and then that's it.
Yeah, we got hit on this
calm
side.
down, we've got
Yeah.
to
We
continue.
got to continue. We got to soften him up.
Arteta active already. Nice Arsenal throw.
See, now, things like this is his experience there, Zinchenko. He's just calm, taking his time,
Yeah,
take the sting out.
no rush.
Yeah, no rush.
He knows how to win here,
Yeah,
and not even narrow victories. Like
Yeah,
bad touch.
yeah,
Where was that, Martinelli?
yeah.
Bad first touch that is.
Yeah. Joint top scorer for us this season, though.
We need
Yeah.
to get him in the game, though, and get him...
By the way, what a shot and save that was the other night, wasn't it? Like, that was,
It's been a long
Brilliant.
time since I've seen one of those from us, you know.
it would have been goal of the season.
Do you
It's
know
now
what? I was
it's a
about to
save
say
of the
that. It
season
would have
now.
been phenomenal.
It's
What-
unbelievable.
What a strike.
this is where De Gea lacks.
Yeah.
He's got to be onto him.
Ball back to De Gea, playing at the back.
It's only 5 minutes still. We're not really settling in yet.
This McTominay turning on the ball. Bit too much space in the
That's too
middle
easy.
there, man.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Out to the right.
That's where I fear about the Conga in there. Like, you know what I mean? I think, look, you know, has he got that? He's
He's
got to be
playing
brave.
a little bit
hasn't
further back, though,
he?
isn't
Yeah,
he?
it does. He seems to be too far back.
They're looking for Anthony quite
That's
a bit.
it.
Well
Yeah, they
played.
are.
Jesus.
They are.
Nice, Jesus.
That's it.
coming
Hold
back.
it now. Just I know.
Ah, I read it. Should have just cut it in, Jesus, man. Sometimes.
Well done.
Oh, I gave the foul.
Brilliant. What was that? I thought the other one was worse.
Why is he calling the
Wow.
straight away?
Is he?
He's
He's
trying to
not
justify.
moving. You know, I'm not being funny. He's not moving.
Is it a head injury?
No,
don't know, he's not
He
moving.
winded in. I don't think he
That
done a
might
lot
have
wrong
been
there,
bad
like.
because he's not moving. Oh, good. His arms are moving a bit now.
No, he's
That's it,
alright.
He's all right. Yeah. I think
I can't stand
Right,
Fernandez.
he's
I
alright.
cannot stand that.
Yeah, Zinchenko, talk to him, man. You don't need to get into it with him. man.
Yeah.
When he going, oh, it's a clash. When he does, he's rolling
Yeah,
around
yeah.
like a good one, isn't he? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
It's a clean tackle.
No, nothing wrong with
That's
that.
not wrong with that.
I just banged his
head,
head when he, yeah, maybe.
Oh, because
No,
the
it
ref
wasn't
seen
as
him.
bad. Yeah.
The ref saw him touch his head and then just panicked.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think because he weren't moving is probably why. Because I was thinking normally you can see them moving,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know they're all right.
So what's he doing? It's just a drop ball then, not a free kick.
Yeah, it's giving it back to him. He's won the ball. It's a fair thing. He's banged his head, like, you know what I mean. Like, let's hope that, you know, when Fernandez gets a little bang on the head
Same thing.
in the thing, that the same, you know, he shows the same
Opinion.
opinion as
Compassion.
he just has there, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, compassion.
Compassion, yeah, that's the word. When one of his players gets a bang on the head.
He's such a little cheat, innit, that Fernandez.
He is, yeah.
He's like Ander Herrera. I can't believe they replaced another cheat for another cheat.
Herrera is one of them ones that, you know, when you play against him, you
I
just
don't,
hate
I
him.
don't know what you're doing there, ref. You can't do that.
He just did.
You cannot do that.
He just did.
He does what he wants, though. If they
We would
never,
have given him the ball back anyway. It was a good tackle, you know what I mean?
Uh-oh, 2-on-1.
Anthony down the right.
Okay, Zeus is back
Close
defensive.
Nice. Nice. He got it out there as well.
Oh.
Ooh,
We got away with one there, you know.
wow.
Back
I thought I was in.
and volley.
I got scared that was
I
in.
thought I was in.
He should not be left out.
He was too open.
He should never be left like that.
He was too open.
Good play from Anthony.
Well, Jesus done well though.
Nice bit of skill.
Back post.
Yeah, no one saw him, no one...
Saka never moved.
And that's the last. He's very technical. It's the last kind of player you want.
Yeah, we got away with that.
Lukonga done enough. Down you come.
You see,
Look,
Come on, ref,
He's a-
straight in the
you
back.
know
That's a
exactly
yellow.
what you're
That's
doing there.
That's a yellow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
of
for
course.
crying out loud, you coward. You knew exactly what you was doing.
Look at that. No need as well.
He ain't going nowhere. He's not going
He was
nowhere.
out there, like, you know what I mean? Like,
He's
just,
just trying to
he knew
bully
that he
him,
could
rough
do
him
it.
up
He
a
knew he
bit.
could get away with
Yeah.
it.
all right,
Typical,
come
like,
on.
want to rough the old
Oh,
Arsenal.
Saliba.
Ah! Got to take that.
Gotta get it on target, man.
He cleared that, you know.
Oh, come on.
He cleared it. That's a clearance.
Just didn't have the
Come
hands
on.
it, innit, to go round her.
That was a big, big chance.
Oh, it's a massive chance.
One
Okay,
chance either
Anthony
side in
against
the last
Gabriel.
couple of minutes.
The game's
A little
over.
bit too open,
Isn't
aren't we,
it?
for an away game against one of the big boys, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. Come on, Saka better than that.
Just mark him.
Well played, Odegaard. That's not good enough.
Not good.
Popping it
Giving
around
the ball
though.
straight back to them.
No foul. No foul.
Like, oh,
We haven't got had control of this game at all.
No.
where's Xhaka? I haven't even seen Xhaka yet.
He was the one that played it across for our chance,
Yeah,
man.
we're not control. It's a great point you just make there. We've not controlled the game at all.
No fouling. No fouling. No fouling.
It's a little bit.
Too nervous.
I mean, it's expected. They're the home team. Do you know what I mean? They will
They're
have
gonna have
possession. They will, yeah.
Thing is, as long as we contain the possession and don't give away anything where
Yeah,
they
and they look
can
dangerous.
shoot,
They
yeah.
look dangerous, which we have done on the
Yeah,
two
we
things
have.
that we've gone up there. We've looked, you know, we've caused some problems.
We just need to get control of the game a little bit.
They're really going for this right-hand side. They're trying to peg back Zinchenko. 85%
That's too
possession
easy.
so
I
far
can't
for
go. That's too
United,
easy.
first 10 minutes.
Ball watching.
Mark him up at the back post.
They're in our box again. Ramsdale save. It's too easy. You can't be letting him
No.
shoot there.
Who has just done
That
that?
was
That's
Saliba.
poor. Come on.
Get it away. It's just going straight back to them every time. Like a tennis.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
United
Saliba's really, Lukonga's really not got into this game. His position has been awful.
He seems to be ball chasing almost.
He's getting dragged.
Yeah, he's getting dragged out every time.
Come on, man.
Anyone expect this opening though? First 10
Yeah,
minutes?
I expected this. You know what I mean? Sitting in. Listen, if we've gone gunno a little bit, people will be going,
don't
oh, why have we
want-
gone gunno? You know what I mean? So I don't mind that. Now
That's
we're
it.
on the
Nice,
break.
nice. Well played.
just
Oh,
compose.
Martinelli's in.
Oh, lovely. Come
He's
on.
in. Go down.
Finish!
Yes! Shut up, man!
He's a rat. You rat.
Wait,
You
wait, wait,
flipping
wait.
rat.
Wait.
What's he moaning about?
About the free kick.
We was talking about VAR. If they say this is a foul, I'm gonna be vexed. Because you know
Flipping rat.
they're gonna slow it down. If he touches his foot before the ball, they're gonna give a foul.
About what? A foul for what?
Ericsson.
Come
The
on, man.
flipping rat.
What there?
No,
Get off. That's not a free kick.
That's not a foul,
Remember
ref, man. That's not a foul. But then look, the Mendy one yesterday wasn't a foul. These don't need to fix up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Who played this ball?
There's something and nothing, exactly.
Saka.
Saka.
Nice,
looks like,
Saka.
yeah,
Nice.
Saka.
Finish, Martinelli.
Brilliant.
Refs, don't do it. Don't do it.
Checking possible foul.
They're gonna give it.
They
You know?
ain't going to give that.
They're gonna
If
give
they
a
give
foul.
that as a foul,
They're gonna give a
no,
foul.
they're letting things go now. They're letting things go on that front.
They're gonna give a foul.
He's gonna go and check the screen.
It's not as clear as obvious. He said to let it go. It's a goal. I tell you, that ain't going to go.
But they don't go by
That
the
ain't
rules
gonna
that
go.
they tell us they go by.
Yeah, he's going by the screen.
See?
Yeah.
This
He's
is
gonna give a foul.
shocking. No, man. This is not good. This is why we had those conversations before the game.
It's very soft. It is very soft.
Let's see if Tini can just
Well, no, so he's got the
redeem
bottle, 'cause
himself.
he's
Has
seen
he
it,
got
it's
the
not a
bottle
foul.
to say no, it's not?
He's gonna give it. He's gonna give it. 0-0.
There was a little foul.
Look, he's giving it 100%. It's a soft foul. It's a soft
dunno,
foul,
man.
but really, you know,
I've seen.
He's-
Well, so if that's if that's right,
He's
okay.
gone down
So why
for the
has
ball,
Saka's
though.
penalty not been
He's gone
given
down
last
for
week
it.
then? Because there's
yeah,
no different.
fair. No, but that's my point. It's a soft foul. But how many times have we seen soft fouls not given?
It's not a foul.
I
He's
don't
looking at
think
it.
it is.
He's just acting right now.
I don't think
He's
it
not a ref.
is.
He's an actor. He's acted like he's already know he's not giving it.
Come on, ref, man.
Ah, man. This
Teeny,
is
change my
horrible.
mind. Change my mind, Teeny.
Will make
Yeah.
us look
Show
silly.
them it doesn't matter where
Yeah.
you're from.
Change my mind. He's acting right now.
Why is he looking at it so many
He's
times?
acting.
He's going to give it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Foul.
See?
All of that's spending because you don't want to look like
Yeah, but this is the time to kind of change your ways.
just be. All I'm saying is just be fucking consistent when we're fouled on. That's all I want.
The very soft foul, man. Very soft. He knew he turned into trouble and he just went down at the first.
I
impact.
think he just went down when he thought break up the play. Because he's coming away
Xhaka
with
done
the
that.
ball.
They wouldn't have given.
they wouldn't have.
It wouldn't be a foul.
Oh well, come on. Let's do that again. Another good bit of football and get another goal.
Ah, come on.
One ball just opened up.
Let's use that.
yeah,
Let's-
just keep doing that. That's too much on that. Ah,
That was a finish from
that
Martinelli
was
as well.
such a
man.
good goal.
They said the other week, not enough. Not enough to give the penalty for Saka. That's the exact words they said, and that's exactly the same sort of tackle.
Yeah.
But there you go. There you go. The inconsistencies carry on.
I said take.
Nice.
That's it.
Oh, not too nice actually. Too wide. Ben White down the right. Jesus offside.
I think that ball went off.
A lot of people in the chat saying foul. Look, it's soft. It's a very, very soft one.
Yeah,
and
right, listen, I'm not arguing that it's a foul, so that's a foul, right? Yeah, so you give that, that's okay. Then the same people then tell me, was the second one a foul then? In the penalty. So what's the difference? Because I see no difference from that. And they've also been told to let things go a little bit. Like
Yeah,
that,
and
I
it
mean.
was so.
But we'll see if something else happens with that.
Nice. Who's that? Jesus, yeah? Has to be. No one
Right,
else
is that a
brings it
foul
down
as
like
well, ref?
that. Yep, foul Arsenal.
Well, Jesus is up for this, you know.
He is, yeah.
He's absolutely up for this.
They're taking him out every chance they get, though.
Nice.
Look at the power,
Went
look at the
straight
strength.
in with
No, no, no.
Varane, you know.
Just
no
Take him out
messing
there.
about. That's the mentality. You don't need you don't need to be like a 6 foot monster. If you've got the mentality, sometimes that's it.
That's it.
And the quality is so good on the ball.
Xhaka
I'll
come
go one on inside.
just outside the box. Alright, let's
We've
get a
just
hold
got
of
to
the ball
hold
a
the
little bit.
ball a
this is
little bit, play around with it.
Gabriel looking for.
That's right, is that corner?
We'll have it throwing.
I'll tell you what, that's VAR killed football, isn't it? Killed football.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's my one.
If they can't get it right, they might as well just, cancel it and just. At least with the referees making a mistake without VAR, you can say, you know what, a human error.
Yeah, yeah.
Now there's computers, it's like, what the fuck are you lot doing?
Now what?
United foul.
Excuse me, handball or something?
Don't know what it gave there.
Handball.
Handball, the guy's arm was round him. United foul. At least we've had a couple minutes of possession under our belts after that goal that was ruled out.
Great goal though, wasn't it? Great
It was
pass,
a
great
brilliant
finish.
goal.
He's paced.
And Gabby's been knocking, like he's just.
You
been-
know, I didn't even think there was anything wrong with it. Like, you know what I mean? Didn't even think it was a foul. You know what I mean? Watching it, you just think it was.
They
a
were
goal.
very lucky it got called back.
That's it. Up on him. On him.
Ali says, why are you putting Gary Neville on commentary? What a joke. Obviously, we can't hear the commentary here, but I can imagine what it's like with Gary Neville there.
That's quality from Arne.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's absolute quality.
Saka, Malacia.
See it, listen.
Saka's eating
Brilliant.
it.
Nice.
Come on. Who's there?
Oh, come on!
There's no one there.
That's not a free kick. Okay.
Corner.
Saka ate him.
He needs to now use that and continue on. Because that
Saka
was
ate him.
It's
And
right,
then I was
okay.
telling us, that guy's the real deal.
Just want to see us playing our football, getting into the game.
Yeah, he went past him with ease.
Ease.
They're fullbacks, like, you know what I mean? Like, Saka and Martinelli should have them.
Ease.
Corner
Nice
for
one,
Arsenal.
Nice one with a set piece would be nice as well.
Sambi, just dunk on this guy, please.
Oh, Ericsson, look.
Go down. The refs give him free kicks. Far post.
Oh,
Head
better
across.
than that, Jesus.
Head
Better
across.
than that.
Head across.
Alright, cool.
Last 10 minutes.
Better.
Better for sure.
Definitely.
At least we
We've
got
had
the
a
ball.
goal disallowed as well. Definitely better.
We need to use it now and build on it, man.
Yeah.
They might be second guessing themselves.
We're looking dangerous though when we're getting into those positions, definitely.
Goal kick De Gea coming up to 20 minutes, 0-0 at Old Trafford. 1 goal disallowed for Arsenal, a couple chances either side for both clubs. Saliba missing ours and Ericsson missing theirs.
See that Gabriel again there? You know what I mean? He has a
Sometimes
poor
he has
start.
that in him.
Yeah, just, you've got to win your head at it. He's gone right under it. Does it?
I think he might have got a shout, you know.
Just well,
Kinda ducked
I
under
think it takes him a few minutes to get into a game.
Come on, man, that ball is silly.
Why did they not let that go out?
That ball was silly across.
That was unnecessary.
I would have let that go out and take the throw on.
We only get foul throws given against us, Lee. Bosh.
If you're wondering who Lee's talking to, Guna Lee's in the building as well, off camera.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
Strength.
We're going to
You
call
said
you Lee
I think you're
Saturday.
talking to yourself. Nice, bring it down, out of your feet.
Play with it. Play with it.
Lovely.
Play with it.
Right now, Martinelli's floating inside, Zinchenko's hugging the left a bit more. Come on, react to you, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just flat-footed.
Don't allow this.
They get into our midfield too.
Yeah, going through the lines a little bit too easy, aren't they? That's wide.
That's 83 million for you, ladies and gents.
Anthony wanted one day, you see him?
84 million.
He's looked quite good on it, though, to be fair.
Yeah,
Confident for his first game.
First game, started off.
Does he play in the Brazilian national team? Does anyone know?
I think he's played. Yeah, I don't know if he's first team though.
He's in the squad, isn't he?
No, I know he's Brazilian, but I didn't know.
We've got some players, Brazil.
Yeah. One of the favourites, if not the favourites for the World Cup. Neymar stays fit because he's had a good start to the season.
Yeah.
Ramsdale's got it.
What's happening?
He's looking for options, but he's out, Gabriel.
Can we just stop this?
Yeah, playing out. Don't. Oh.
Bro, just go fucking long.
No, that's all right. Sucker. I mean, you got. You know what I mean? There's part. Be patient.
Yes.
Well
Nice.
done, nice. Ah, lovely.
Nice, Jesus. Nice.
Lucky. Great idea. Great idea. Cooked it too much. Great idea.
We just need to be efficient with the ball when we got it because United are controlling the game. So much that Anthony plays on the right for Brazil. He does start.
Oh, he does start, yeah. Good, thanks for that.
Long ball over the top from United. Ramsdale out. Nice.
Keep that in. No.
United throw around the halfway mark. And we're coming up to 23 minutes here, still 0-0.
Yeah, with 61% now, turned it around in the last 10.
Very good, yeah.
Good football.
Apologies for the audio issues, people. We should be fine. Let us know in the comments if we're all good. And we got a super chat in there as well. It says, Ash, VAR is for clear and obvious errors, and that wasn't one.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, that is true. It's not clear and obvious.
Press him.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
There you go.
Let's have a look now.
Let's see VAR.
Check that.
Let's see.
If
And a
it's
yellow.
a touch.
And
Are
a
you
yellow.
joking? Is he going to seriously
Look at that. He's give it a yellow. You started, ain't ya?
If it's a penalty, I'm sure he needs to take that yellow back. No? Because he wouldn't have got there.
Right,
Oh,
no.
come
He hasn't
on.
even touched him.
No.
He pulled out. Listen, he pulled out.
Let's have a look because if. Let's have a
Well
look.
done.
Let's have a look.
Penalty.
How's that not a penalty?
Touch the bottom of his foot.
It won't be given
What?
because there's not enough. But I'll tell you what.
Bottom of his foot.
That is just as bad as Ericsson one.
I've seen these given.
No, don't be not be stupid. That is never even going to go to VAR.
It won't
Not
go
even
to
going to
VAR.
go there. Not even going to go. It's a free kick to Man United play on.
Then in this instance, then you got to book the player. You got to book Saka.
What's going on?
You got to book. If he dived, then book him.
No, it weren't a dive. It weren't a dive.
Don't
It was
book
just-
him.
It was just not enough.
What are they doing?
Like the other one wasn't just enough.
They're not even checking it. They decide what they check and what they don't check.
Well, that's it. Why check that one and not that one? Do you know what? Not enough for a penalty, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not
But
enough.
you'd think it'd be checked because of the previous.
But
Yeah.
it was
They're
not
gonna
enough.
check a foul that far back.
But that wasn't
That's
enough
fairly
for a
a
foul.
foul.
That wasn't enough to get VAR involved.
It
Neither.
wasn't.
That wasn't enough to get VAR involved, by the way.
In the
But they
box.
got involved.
In the box.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but in
that one
midfield.
was.
Down there it was.
But that one was, and that's the difference.
Nice. Keep it on.
Put it in.
Nice.
Let that pussy on
Nice.
the floor.
Just play.
Look at
nothing
he's
wrong
a
with
he's
him.
a
There's
rat.
nothing wrong
He's
with
a
him.
flipping rat. That Fernandez. He's a rat.
Play on you, man. Play on. Nice. Unlucky. Oh, they got close, man. What are you doing?
United players aren't kicking the ball out.
Exactly.
Flipping rat.
It's fine. As soon as the ball went
There's
out, it's
nothing
fine.
wrong with him.
There's nothing wrong with him.
I seriously dislike this guy. Good. Take him out. Yep, got the ball. Got the ball
He
clean.
hasn't touched him. He
Clean.
hasn't touched him, mate. Oh my
Especially
God.
he held that foot as well.
Oh, so
He held his right
embarrassing.
foot. The touch was on the left knee.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's he asking about now?
Fernandes getting some treatment. 26 minutes in. We have come into the
I
game.
think he's gone down because he wants a little bit of
Do you
treatment
think
because
he
it's
needs
all
a
going
break?
wrong.
Oh, actually, if VAR see this now, they're going to fucking talk shit.
What?
Well, watch his foot. That if Fernandes' foot was planted, yeah, he would have got a red card.
Sambi
Yeah, he went here.
got the ball.
Yeah, but he got the ball with the other. It was the follow through.
So he's going to get booked?
I just hope VAR don't check it because they might flirt with the red, so we might as well leave it.
They will check it.
Yeah, then we might be done. They'd be telling us now though. What's Ten Hag doing? That's why Fernandes stayed down so long because he knew where the contact was, so he wants them to check it. But I don't think
Nothing
they
wrong
are.
with it. Didn't hardly touch him like that. I mean, come on.
It's a rat. Now he's fine.
So what is it? Goal kick De Gea? How did we get there? Didn't they kick it out for a throw-in?
Arsenal kicked it.
Oh,
Threw it off.
cool. At least we're in the game now because that first 10 minutes, 85% possession for United, it didn't look good, but we rode the wave.
Yeah, good away performance so
Yeah,
far.
so far,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like defending quite well and looking dangerous on the attack.
Yeah,
Look at that.
nice. Ref,
That's
he's
how we
holding
do it.
him. Come
He's
on, ref,
holding
man.
him.
Think nothing get given for that.
No.
That's it, right.
Funny that.
That's
Nice.
it. Brilliant. Come on.
Ours, ref. No.
I think we're more efficient than they are. They might have the ball, but we've got more purpose than they have.
Yeah.
Throwing taken Zinchenko on the ball.
Just carry on doing what we're doing.
Zinchenko, yeah, come on. Kick this straight out for a United throw.
Zinchenko.
Like Lee said, so far so good. It's just when you have a goal that's disallowed for something so soft, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I guess we've got to look at the positive that we've had a goal disallowed. So when we were
and
given the shot, we
Can I
took
just
it
say
and
something?
Scored.
What was the difference between the tackle from Martinez on Jesus and the difference and Saliba?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my point, yeah.
giving him an extra chance or whatever,
Yeah,
like boss,
like
straight
first
out.
tackle, yeah.
The difference is because one plays in red and the other don't, like, you know what I mean? That's a booking, whether it's the first minute or the 31st.
Yeah, that's a good
I get it.
point.
Again, poor refereeing.
Have a go.
Get it under, mate.
Unlucky. Go on, you can take
Come
him
on,
on,
boys, all share for him. Oh, brilliant.
You know the thing with Martinelli,
Must
yeah?
have took a little
He
deflection.
goes
Drags
for goal, doesn't he?
everyone in the box.
Yeah.
That take a little
He
deflection.
backs them up.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, he does. He loves that near post.
And you know what it is? We have very few near post runners as well. That's the problem. Saka had one on the
I
other
think he
side.
crosses it, goes across, gets a deflection. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had
You
to
really
kick
used
it
to
out.
love those ones. Oh,
Corner taken. Oh, more conviction with that.
Who was that? Who
What's it
took,
got?
was it
It's
Xhaka?
right. Come
Good
on,
move,
man.
though.
that's a good ball.
Oh!
I'll tell you
Come
what,
on, Arsenal. Brilliant.
it's a good
up in
corner, good set piece. Give us an opening.
Come on.
We're looking good. Yeah, he didn't quite
And good
connect with it.
clearance by McTominay there. To be
Need
fair.
to score now
Yeah.
when we're on top.
Yeah.
Need to get the goal.
Another corner coming in. Well, she played short. Odegaard. Back to Martinelli.
Back stick.
Outside. Oh, come on. Better than this.
Unlucky.
Go back.
Can't expect centre halves to play like Burkham.
True.
It's a bad ball.
Oh, it's not that good, is it?
Bang.
Can he keep it in?
Nice. Kept it on. Okay, go.
That's it.
Bro, they're
Come on,
strong.
Come on,
that's
come
yours,
on,
Xhaka.
come on.
Come on. Keep it moving.
Odegaard. Nice.
Oh,
Lovely,
finish
lovely,
it!
lovely.
No!
Oh no! Second got to shoot!
Come on.
Come on! Shoot!
Left foot. Swing that one, bro.
That's it. Come on to Martinelli. Too many.
Bro.
Come on, Saka, man.
That's it! That's it! Yeah!
Fucking hell!
What a
Fucking
save,
hell!
though. What a save.
Fucking hell!
What a save.
Great save, man.
Great football.
Good
Great
football,
football
good
all the way
save,
through
yeah.
it.
Liverpool never did this to them, bro. Never did this to them.
The ball from Odegaard, nice.
Brilliant ball.
He was probably better off putting it across.
Good defending and all
Yeah.
by Martin.
If we don't put it
isn't it?
across.
Nah, that's a great effort.
Lucky.
Great save.
Good save. Really good save. Yeah.
But you get these games from De Gea.
Oh, don't even remind me. Don't. That was a great save, but it's a foul to United for the follow-up from Jesus overhead, high foot. Martinez.
But was it even that high? Because the ball was quite low.
Bro,
to be
Martinez
fair.
like 5 foot,
Yeah,
5'1".
It's because he's not tall.
32 minutes gone, and
And we're disappointed.
yeah, and the whole big scheme of things, I think we should be a goal up. Nice. They're not holding the ball like they was in the first 10.
Nah. That's all right. We need to try and get a goal before half time.
Alright, ball. Nice. Well brought down, White.
That is
Played
power.
Saka,
you
Well
know.
done,
played
yeah.
Saka.
That is power. Xhaka, Martinelli.
Take him on.
Yep.
Take him on. Go on.
Come on. Go again.
I like that though from Martinelli. He's a little bit of
it went off him,
didn't go from
yeah.
there. But you expect him to take him on, he didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a bit of variety to it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not predictable every
Yeah.
time.
Even though he should have took him on. Front three looking dangerous.
United throw.
Win it.
Come on, man. We let them out too easy there. Way too easy.
If we'd have won that there though, we was in.
Watch the ball.
Right, who's picking up Anthony over here now?
Just outside our box here. Is that Fernandez?
So what Fernandes done was he took the ball in a difficult position and opened it up. That's what we need. That's what we miss with Partey. Partey does that.
What's this idiot doing? Flipping
I
idiot.
know, what was that?
Just to go back. YouTube merchant.
That's definitely going to be on one of them highlight reels later on.
Definitely.
Peter says, if you're watching in black and white, United are the home side.
Peter. Okay, take him out.
Oh,
no.
come on.
Who's that? Gabriel? That's too easy. That's too easy.
Go.
That's too easy.
On his debut.
That's too easy.
This guy's
Here we go.
kissing his badge
Yeah.
already.
I said to you, they haven't been picking him up. I was just saying who's picking him up.
That's
before
way
that.
too fucking easy.
Very
And
easy.
don't show me fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. That's too fucking easy.
That's the difference, isn't it? Poor defending. That was a little bit.
Oh,
We've been on top and we've just been on top and made a silly mistake. Whoever dived in.
Gabriel,
Gabriel.
poor positioning.
So don't be over. Oh, I want to check if there was like a foul before that.
There's nothing wrong with that goal. It's poor play.
I guess for them, well done, they let that go.
No, it was well onside.
why is Gabriel where he was, though? Replay that whole thing again. Because why is Gabriel here? Like, why is
Sambi. Sambi. Sambi, bro.
What about Sambi?
Out of position.
So was Gabriel.
It looked like it. Look at you smiling.
Look at their mates.
Yeah, because they've he's let the play go.
Yeah.
Great refereeing, isn't it? Like that's what they're saying. Great refereeing.
So we've got two centre backs on the yellow.
But he hasn't booked him though for that, has he?
No, it's
He's telling him you're not allowed to do that.
Do what?
I don't know, whatever he's done, because he's saying to him no. I don't know if did he lift
go
his
over to
top
the
up
United,
or something
Did he go over
or
to the Arsenal
something.
fans or something?
Maybe that. Are we behind
Yeah,
Ramsdale?
what that
Oh,
means.
because he went and kissed the badge
Yeah.
and was teasing the fans. That must be why.
This is what worries me about Arsenal.
It's all right. We've got to go and score now.
Totally on top when we've conceded.
I need to see that again because I'm sorry, but I'm looking at Gabriel in that situation. I won't say nothing yet till I watch it back, but I just don't understand why you're in that position.
Gabriel's the one that for me hasn't started the season that well. Out of all of them, you're not having a bad time, but I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, like, you know, if there is someone that's not quite at it, it's been him. And I love him, by the way. But
We've got to keep our head now. 1-0, we can come back into it, but let's not give them momentum.
let's give Tierney credit, yeah? We do, mate, yeah? We give him the credit. Credit for not booking Martinez in the first minute.
Ref, no?
Exactly.
Is that all right, yeah?
Right, that's two he's
So
done.
is that not a booking, though?
He didn't want to give it.
He didn't. He was waiting to the right.
That's twice he's done him now, for tackles, but it's all right. Give credit to Tierney.
Yeah, but how many times can he keep doing that and it's not a booking?
But then Saliba, one time, zoom. Hands all over him.
I'll tell you what, you know what I mean, like, straight away he's booking our players, you know.
Come on, man. Let's get one straight back.
Oh, that bad touch. Bad touch from Saka.
He's done that. That's a great free kick.
That was a great free
That's
kick.
a terrific free kick. That is a quality.
That is
Brilliant.
training.
Improvisation. Great,
Yeah, yeah,
great
training
idea.
ground.
Not executed it right, everyone.
Yeah.
The touch let him down.
7 minutes to go in this half, plus added on time, which will probably be only a couple minutes. A goal behind against the run of play. Let's just keep our heads now.
Zambi, you do better.
He's falling a little bit short, isn't he, there?
Well, we knew that was going to, well, there's always a possibility that it could happen.
Do it first time.
In front of him, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it, lovely. Go on, Zinchenko.
Not really enough in there, have we?
Just caught him going in when he was going out. It's a handball, no? It's not a handball.
United throw.
He looks cheeky, doesn't
I already
he?
dislike him. Looks like Hades from Hercules. Hades, whatever his name is.
Feeling a bit deflated here.
I feel a bit deflated because we've played really well and we've just conceded a poor goal.
Again, kicking back there.
Two footage, though.
Anthony. But the ref don't see that.
They do nothing, are they? Nothing's going to happen. They do whatever they want.
Come on, options now, man. Let's not hide. Nice,
Oh,
That's it,
nice,
lovely.
nice.
Go, go. Where's this? Who
with him?
else is up there?
Who's with him? Fuck's
one.
sake.
That's it. Get up, get up. Why didn't he pass?
Nice! Why are you hesitating? Shoot! Fucking shoot! What's going on here, man? What are
We
these
cannot
man
keep
doing,
doing
man?
this.
They're too gun shy, man.
These man actually.
Why isn't it like this? Anthony was straight in, Bosch, goal. You know what I mean? It was
These
great.
men are hesitant. The goal's there and they want to cut in again.
Great, great
Get that
football.
ball and control it now.
Great,
Be
great
They
football.
didn't kick the ball out. They had the ball, they didn't
No,
kick it
no,
out.
he's all right. He's only gone back down because he's seen we've got the ball. Cheats.
Oh, look, he's back now.
Great bit of football. And should, you know what I mean? Should finish it.
Oops.
There you go, yellow. You want to bring it out?
Rashford down. Coming up to 41 minutes, 1-0 down. Dorian says, United fan here, head up Arsenal. It's a great game and Arsenal look really good. Yeah, it's all good and well. But when you're 1-0 down in a game that
Easy to
you're
say
doing
it
well
when
in.
you're 1-0 up.
Phil Gabriel, when he gets too tight sometimes, like
He's messy.
Listen, that is as much of a foul as the Ericsson one. So why doesn't he give that? It was a foul, by the way.
Oh, Tottenham playing United.
Women.
Women's Super League.
That starts next week.
Yeah,
yeah?
next week.
And City Arsenal as well.
They don't deserve, it makes me sick. They don't deserve this, bro. This is a familiar feeling.
No,
It's
listen,
all right.
familiar
It's all right.
feeling.
you
We
get
got to
what you
come out
deserve
second
sometimes.
half
You've got to
better.
take your chances. We've had enough chances, and we've gone for that extra pass instead of that shot, and that's cost us. 3 occasions we've had the chance to shoot. You never know. You don't shoot, don't score.
Exactly. These
Yeah.
men, like, come on, man. Touch of awesome just said, just shoot for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
Huh?
Just shoot.
Just shoot. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was great from what Odegaard done there, but why hasn't he shot?
And Peter says it's turning into a normal United game, nothing but frustration. Still plenty of time left, but yes, I get that feeling too.
It's 'cause
Well, it's just a typical where it goes with us with these at the moment, particularly at Old Trafford. We play sometimes poorly and lose, and then when we play really well, we lose. You know what I mean? We've got to
got to make it count.
make it count.
That's
Ref,
it.
are you coming back to that?
You better do.
He was in McTominay.
Yeah.
Yep. 'Cause that's
And
like
he's
his
done a
third foul.
few, yeah,
that's
he's
his
done a
third foul.
few.
Nothing could come of that.
Let's have some conviction now.
We got the ball. Nice.
Nice. No one
There's
in
no
the
one
box.
in the
in
box.
No one.
No
No
one
one
in
at
there.
all.
That's not like us in the last few games. We've always had a lot of players in there. I don't know what's going on.
But you can see the box. I don't know why he's still crossed it in.
Super chat from Ryman says United are playing dirty. The ref always helps them out. We are much better. We just gotta
Just
when
get
we
it
get
before
in-
half time.
when we get
Yeah.
into good positions, just have a goal. Just
Try and
have
get
a goal.
a shot on
Now
target.
put it in now. You got a better angle. Saka.
Or even, look, Zinchenko.
When we shoot, we do that. Maybe we shouldn't shoot it.
Not there, not like
Listen,
that.
we play fantastically well. There's things to work
It's
on.
all right. It's, yeah.
Saka's had a very poor first half. Very poor first half. I think early on he ripped Malaysia.
That's the only thing he's done, really, isn't it?
Well, he's actually got into a couple good positions, but he chose the wrong option. Instead of shooting, passing, instead of passing, shooting.
In that time, you should have passed.
So far, match stats: United 4 shots, 2 on target. Arsenal 7 with 1 on target. We need to test De Gea some more.
Was that the Martinelli header? On top
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Forgot about that one.
But Jesus is a solid youth, you know.
Come on.
Oh,
Sambi.
come on. See, that's where Sam's got to
Sambi.
win that ball. Like, you know
Get
what I mean? He's
that.
got to. He should read that.
Own it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not having a bad game. I'm not saying that he's been poor, but just
Do you
those
put that down to a
those
bit of
sort
experience,
moments. Yeah,
though,
bit of
in a
that,
game like
bit of-
this, Lee?
Bit of moments like that, you need to be right on it.
But look, Anthony comes in and then he bags. You know, like I know it's different positions.
Yeah, I
but
was gonna say, it's
with
a little bit
Sambi
different.
Lokonga, I'm not this season. I'm not hearing he's not ready. I'm not hearing he's young. I'm not hearing none of that.
Oh, they've trusted him, haven't they?
They have, yeah. They didn't make a move until Partey and Nene were injured, so they was happy with the midfield. So
And he was moaning in All or Nothing. He wanted game time.
yeah.
So now he's got it.
Look,
He
like-
needs
like-
to
ref
take
on the wing.
opportunity.
Like Lee said, he hasn't had a
Yeah.
bad game, but he needs to show himself.
No, I'm
more.
saying today's a perfect example
Yeah.
for
Well,
him
yeah,
to
he
say,
did.
look, you don't need no one else.
Show for the ball a bit more and take it on. Their midfield's not great at this moment. You waiting for
Pass
Casemiro
it,
to
pass
come
it,
on? Or?
pass it, pass it. A free kick.
Oh, well done. You like
Why has
him?
he got
His
different-
new haircut. His new
I'm liking
haircut.
his new kit. He's usually in the red.
1 minute played of the free added on. We've got a free kick.
Ah, they're
One
not
we
sure.
can deliver into the box, but we tried to play it short. Ref brings it back.
Just fling it in there, man. All the big boys are there. And now on a bit of a high line there. So they're not going to go in their box.
What a waste.
Just put it in, bro. What was that?
What a waste.
Not every free kick now has to be something special. Like just
Want to be productive when you're given a free kick, and you don't want to see it wasted.
yeah, makes sense with what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
To get a goal kick, he's going to take his time.
They're just going to get to half time now.
Just over a minute of this half to go, injury time included. Deflating, yes, but still 45 to go, and we need a big team talk from Arteta at half time. No, let's not. Anthony tried it there.
It's cheeky.
It was a decent,
I like this
guy,
guy, man.
He's confident, very, very
like him
confident.
because he's looking.
He's good. Yeah, he's looking
alright.
good.
It's because he wants the ball.
Yeah.
He wants the ball and he wants to take man on. And then have a go if he needs to have a go. Cleared for United. The ball's just going to him every time. Poor ball.
Definitely their best player so far.
I'm going to wipe that smirk off his face, man. Maya in the Turkish says, we pass when we're supposed to shoot and shoot when we're supposed to pass. It should be an easy
It's
win.
just getting that final decision making.
Yes, the
final
decision
third, right,
making, isn't it?
One thing I want in the second half is just, you see an opportunity, shoot. Shoot. If it goes over the bar, of it,
Come on,
whatever.
Saka.
We
Get
played
it
some
on.
fantastic football. We got in and about them, and then that Odegaard one was some fantastic football.
Yeah.
And if you don't score
it,
from
go
it,
on.
so what? You don't have the
I'd
shot,
rather
so
you
what?
shoot.
Off. Come on, and again.
Nah, not every time. Intricate,
Yeah.
intricate,
I tell you what,
bro.
you're starting to wind me up a bit.
Not every
like
time,
Odegaard.
intricate, bro.
Starting to wind me up there because he should have.
Half-time whistles blown. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Lee. You know, I mean, when it works, it looks great, and he receives all the credit for it. But you know, in frustrating games like this, just shoot. Sometimes it's not the think pass you need. Sometimes it's just the basic, a ball into feet. You know, a follow-up run. Shooting when you have the opportunity. 1-0 down, half-time, people. 11k in the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button. And remember, this stream is brought to you guys by Sanucci today. There's a link in the description. Check out their great range of jewellery, our Arsenal pendants, the cannon as well. And they've also got rings now, people. And they accommodate for other clubs. I know there's fans of other clubs in the building right now, considering we're 1-0 down. And a lot of you guys are waiting for us to drop points this season. But yeah, if you're interested in something, go over to Sanucci and show them some love, people. First half, what do we make of it? Strict though.
Bro.
Yeah, what do we do different in the second half? What do we need to change?
I think the approach in that final third needs to be different, man. You need to, like we said, when you're in that area, don't overthink it. Just lace it. Pass it. Too much passing. Now we're getting in behind them quite comfortably, but just that little bit of detour, just bang it. Just bang it. Like, this can't continue, man. This cannot continue. We've got to change that. But there are positives. The fact that we are disappointed is a positive. You know, just to show you how much of the game we've had. But yeah, it's got to change, man. We've got to stop the little cute stuff. I say that now. I bet we score being cute.
No, listen, I don't care how we score. Whether
Yeah,
it's
I
cute
don't
or ugly, I'll take it at this moment in time. We need an early goal in the second half, especially if we want to try and win the game. People, I'm going to send it over to James for the half-time analysis. He's with Guna Lee. So get your thoughts and comments in, and he'll cover them throughout half-time. We'll be back for the second half. Love.
Alright guys, welcome. Me and Lee here. We're 1-0 down at half time. We're going to take people's thoughts and comments. Just a quick sort of summary from your perspective, how you've seen that half.
We were playing some really good football. Really good football. The only problem is, I think everyone's kind of alluded to, just in the final third, just making sure that we're taking those opportunities. We're creating some really good chances. It's just the shooting. I just don't understand. Like, it's always the same thing with Arsenal with the lack of shooting. But yeah,
lack of not looking quite clinical enough in the final third. I think we're. I mean, listen, I may as well give my thoughts. I think we're very unlucky to be 1-0 down. I think we were the better team in that first half. And listen, United, like, credit on their goal, because it's a brilliant pass from Eriksen. Lovely way to pass from Rashford, and Anthony finishes it well. But other than that, in the first 10 minutes, where I guess they were in our half and they were in and around our goal, but they didn't really do a lot. Other than that, I haven't felt too troubled by United. I've been more looking at Arsenal, what they're going to produce. So I'm disappointed. I don't, in terms of, listen, when people say you don't deserve to be 1-0 down at half time, you know, they scored and we didn't. But in terms of the balance of play and some of the football we've been playing, I think we've been a little bit unfortunate. Let's get straight into it. MG says the better team. Yes, the better team, MG. Listen, like, whatever way you want to look at it, you want to look at who's had more of the ball. Oh my gosh, take my stats. We've had more of the ball, right? Let's have a little look.
I'm sure we have.
Well, we did at one point. They don't have a possession stat here. I'll find it. I'm pretty sure we've had more possession. We definitely had... at some point in the game. Anyway, we've had more shots on goal. I think we've had the better chances from the disallowed goal, which, let's talk about that disallowed goal. What do you make of it?
Do you know what? It was soft. People will say, well, do you know what? It was a foul, like it should. But for me, I just feel like sometimes you just got to let men be men and actually play. Like, it's nothing to do with anything other than that. Like, every time we go to Old Trafford, there's some controversy. And again, so it was beggars belief. It happens again.
No, I'm gonna be really honest now, right? I think they've got the right decision. I think it is a foul.
Can you say how? Because I feel like if you're both, from my sort of interpretation of it, they've both kind of gone in for the ball. I know Odegaard's hand is up, and that's what probably makes it look a lot worse again when you slow it down. But for me, I don't know, obviously you're going to explain your opinion on it.
My feeling on it, let me put it this way, if United had scored from that, I'd be wanting it disallowed. And my thing is because I think Odegaard, is it soft? Absolutely it's soft, but I think he's put his hand into him and there's a little bit of a push and his legs try to come round him and he's not got it, and it stopped Eriksen from making a pass. However, and this is what frustrates me massively, I've seen decisions that officials have made where they've set the standard. They've said we're going to let play, we're going to allow for a little bit more contact in the game, we're going to allow players to be a little bit more physical, you can throw your weight around a little bit more, we're going to allow that to happen. And in that moment, in real time, which is the best way to judge it, by the way, because he's got a good view of it and he's judging. If you're going to show replays, you've got to show them in quick time, not slow motion. Exactly. You know, and the ref in that moment has decided not to give a foul. And I think you could say, for me, it's like 55-45 one way. And they said the only way they were going to rule out goals is if there was a clear and obvious error. I don't think there's a clear and obvious error in that. So to sum up, Man United fans, before you call me bitter and everything, I think they've come to the right decisions by the way I want the game to be officiated and the rules, blah, blah, blah. However, if you're trying to be consistent with what they've been doing, which is, again, allowing for physicality and only overturning decisions that are clear and obvious errors, then for me that isn't consistent with what they've been doing. But that's all I'll say on it. I don't think there's much point saying a lot more. Anthony's not happy, says FVAR, if you can't handle the strength of the Premier League, don't come. Refs are snowflakes. But there's,
I think even Turkish kind of said it as well throughout the watch along. He said, he mentioned Sambi, and he said, look, like, Sambi's played well, but just get your foot on the ball a bit more, show a little bit more aggression. And I think, again, going back to that point with Odegaard and Eriksen, that was what it was. It was that point where he just said, you know what, I'm going to go in for the ball, man v man, and I don't know, man. It's very harsh. It's very harsh. But some people are going to say, like, if it was Arsenal. But again, I really wouldn't. I would, if it was Arsenal, and I wouldn't say any other way. I'd be like, well, he needs to be stronger. Odegaard would have to be stronger.
I was texting a mate of mine who's a United fan to get his thoughts on it, and he said it's one of those where you can't complain if it is or isn't given. Like, so that one didn't go for us. That wasn't my main complaint. I do think it's inconsistent. I think there have been a few other decisions. Sandro Martinez not getting booked, but Saliba was, a few little things like that. But let's. Some people in the comments make me laugh. Stop crying. Yeah, okay. Let's not come on this live show and actually discuss what's happened in the first half. Let's talk about the performance in general before we get into Anthony's goal. I think. And this is where I said I thought we were the better team in the first half. I think we looked better in possession. I thought we looked more inventive from set pieces, out the back. I think Martinelli's, he's forced to save out De Gea from the header. I think on another day that goal stands. I think Saliba, when it was cut across, should have done better with that. I think Saka's got into some good areas. I think when you look at those situations that Arsenal have worked for themselves, and there are a few where we didn't even get a shot away, but we played really good football and kind of got into a good position. I think Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal deserve to be losing it in terms of the balance of play, and it's just frustrating that we weren't able to take our chance. I think one of our standout moments throughout that half, or one of the battles that was certainly winning, is that Jesus versus Varane and Lisandro Martinez. I know United fans have been really happy with the way those two have been playing recently, but Jesus has the upper hand on that battle at the moment. Maybe we need to target that a bit more.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's a funny one as well, because I feel like going forward, our right-hand side looks really good. I'm loving what Ben White's doing with the overlapping and the sort of underlapping that he's doing as well. But I just, with Saka and Odegaard on that right-hand side, it just seems that they're just so scared to shoot. And then obviously when we saw Saka did shoot, it went up into Rosette. I really like what Martinelli's doing, and he's sort of a little bit devilish with the play. And I feel like with Martinelli, he's a lot more aggressive with his attacking directly into the opposition box. He knows what he wants to do. Whereas I think with Saka, there's a lot more timid. Maybe it's because there's a lot of pressure on him. I know there's a stat he hasn't scored in. Is it 10 games?
I think a goal from open play.
Yeah, 10 games. So I think maybe that, I don't know if that's weight, but it's this sort of same reoccurrences from last season. And we know that he's an excellent player, but it's just, you now need to start to do, I always remember, I know he's a bit older, but Mane, when he was at Southampton, he had that all the skill, but he just didn't do that shooting. When he got to Man United, when he went to Liverpool, he took it up a level, and he sort of said, you know what, I'm going to now concentrate on that. And I feel like that's what Saka needs to do. But
Hussein says that Saka's been one of our best players. I think my thought with it, so I'm just saving all these super chats and comments coming in, so I will address them very soon. My thing with Saka is, he is a player who reached real levels for Arsenal at a very young age when he wasn't expected to, and was probably thrust into the team earlier than he should have been. And because that came an expectation, and all these fans were telling us, are you overrating him just because none of your players are good, you think blah blah. Then he went to the Euros and really surprised people. He was very good there as well. Then he bounced back from the Euros after missing the penalty, and again had a really good upwards trajectory. And people were thinking, wow, this guy's a real superstar. But he's very young, and we foresaw a little bit of burnout. Now, I actually think he has done some of our better things today. Like, he got that one-on-one against Malacia, he got round, he's linked up well with Odegaard, got in some good space. I think some really good things. But I think sometimes as a footballer, when you're not at your best, so he sees Martinelli's been balling out recently. By the way, Martinelli's not been perfect, but he's been one of our better players for sure. And Jesus doing really well. I think sometimes a player who's maybe got 5, 6, 7 more years, on their shoulders, knows, okay, I'm not playing that well, but my time will come, and I just need to play this sensibly and play within what I'm feeling right now, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying don't push yourself, but I'm saying just recognise that, okay, it's not coming off for you right now, but you're going to go back to basics and you'll get there. And he does the basics very well, like working hard, like tackling, like positioning and all that. But sometimes I see him do things when he gets into the final third where I'm thinking, you're looking for that I'm back moment, and it's not happening for you. Yeah. And so that's why I think he looks bright, but there are a lot of people who are feeling a little frustrated with some of his performances. And by the way, he's not the only one.
No, he's not. And look, I do want to give a special mention to Jesus, because he's been brilliant. Again, they spoke about on their watch along the strength that he has for a man who's 5'10". He's just holding off Varane, he's holding off the Lisandro Martinez. He's doing some really good things, and I think he just needs to continue with that. And I think some of the guys, they spoke about it, and obviously Helen spoke about it on the watch along. He's really performing, and I think he needs to be the catalyst to kind of play people in and keep doing some of the things he's doing, because he's excelling in his role and doing exactly what I think Arteta's asking from him. I feel like he's a real lieutenant for him. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we can turn it around. I said 2-1 before, yesterday I think I said 2-1, so hopefully they can do some really good stuff.
And also says, to be fair, even when Saka's having a stinker like today, he's still decent. On a bad day, he's a 6 out of 10. Yeah, fair play. Let's move into the Man United goal. I mean, look at it, it's a good pass from Eriksen. Sometimes you see a goal and you just go, that's quite good. I think where it breaks down is there's a split second when it's played into, I want to say it's Bruno, and Gabriel doesn't know whether to go with him or not, and then he decides to go with him, but he's made that decision a bit too late. So by that point, he's up, so Saliba's kind of following Rashford. Zinchenko recognises he has to tighten, but by that point the damage is done. I'm not necessarily blaming Gabriel. We'll look at it properly on tactical insight, but somewhere in that goal there's been a breakdown that's allowed this pass from Eriksen to Bruno, and at that point their quality comes through.
I mean, look, the €100 million man, he stepped up and he's saved Man United at this moment in time. So hopefully we can get some of our players that are we know that have real quality. Because as I think everyone's, whether you're going to be a hater, whether or not you're not happy with the result, no one can say that we didn't play well in that first half. No one can say that we haven't created some real good chances. And I think what Judgy says as well, I think sort of ending off on that, just get the players in the box. If you see against Bournemouth, we had players in the box time after time, and I know the qualities, obviously disparities.
Do you think we're too scared to overcommit?
I do. Well, I think what Arteta's probably said, the first half, you're 1-0 down, you can certainly come back if it's 1-0. If it's 2-0, you're sort of climbing a mountain, and I think right now we're in a molehill, and let's not make it into a mountain. So I don't know, man. I just hope that we can get to a point where we really show that we're what we're about, because I think that it's going to be a real unjust if we don't get those, get a point at least.
Well, I think so. Let's just hope we can lift it a little bit in that second half and pin them back and create some moments, because that is something that Arsenal haven't been great at doing. Is finding, mainly last season, we responded well against Leicester, we responded well against Fulham, we responded well against Villa. We need to respond well in this second half. Index for Super Chat says it's the last 5%, too much tippy-tappy play in the box. They need to back themselves more and be clinical. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. KD says, expect us to win the second half and game if we are serious. Diallo says the referee was forced to re-referee that goal, but that's VAR. That's what they do. They say, listen, we think
it wasn't clear and obvious in my opinion, but yeah, that's what I think Helen said. The whole point of VAR is for that. In my opinion, it wasn't clear and obvious.
Yeah, I think in a line, it wasn't clear and obvious. Therefore, it's not consistent what they've been doing in the league. However, if the match is refereed how it should be, which is that VAR is used to overturn decisions that are wrong, then I actually think they made the right decision. That's how I would put it in a very complex roundabout way. Sean says he bought the foul, but it was a foul. Hand on the shoulder, kick up the arse. Aaron Ramsdale, poor goalkeeping. Anthony told him where he was going. Saka needs to be benched. Okay, he's not happy, fair enough. B. John says, sorry, disagree, James. Can you not make a solid tackle anymore? That was a clear and obvious. Was that clear and obvious? Plus, how many fouls have Man United made without cards? Agree with the last point. I think there could have been a yellow also, definitely on Lissandro. Was that clear and obvious? I agree with you, but my point is that it wasn't clear and obvious. So, yeah, look, we're going back to the game now, and apparently it's kicked off. So, we'll send you back to everyone. Come on, Arsenal.
You're back, people, and the second half has kicked off. We're down the right-hand side. United have got it at the moment.
Attacking us again. Oh, yours. Is yours on?
Goal kick United. Goal kick United. Listen, I was talking to Lee just at half-time. Apparently, Roy Keane said it wasn't a foul.
Roy Keane said it wasn't a foul. Hasselbank said it wasn't a foul. Roy Keane said it's not a foul in his day, but modern day football, that's why given he went, you know, I was quite surprised that he actually went with it. But listen, I will say that if that's a foul, and what they've sort of said, there's no reason for VAR to get involved at certain times. Well, they didn't want to get involved with the one on Saka in the box of Villa. There's no different. So again, where's the consistency? I'm not saying because it's Arsenal. Hey! It's where's the consistency?
That's a booking.
Yeah, will he get booked?
That's not flipping booking.
Will he get booked?
Nope. Calm walked away. Ash says all the UK and UAE pundits said it wasn't a foul.
Nah, he went down very easy.
Let's see how we start this half anyway.
Realistically, that VAR shouldn't have got involved.
It shouldn't have got involved, which is the problem.
What's going on? Why are we so...
We just need to up our gear now. Oh.
You know, where's the man in the box?
We've played some good. We're opening them up. We've just got to be a little bit better in the final third, last final thing.
One of these days,
I just feel like
gonna
we've been
fuck up.
a little bit sloppy at times.
Inside.
We started off well anyway.
Yeah, position of the ball.
But still.
Draw them out a bit.
Yeah, I guess also got to remember we're playing away from home as well.
See that little bit there from Ben White? If that was Partey, he'd have played it to Partey.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? He just
changes the dynamic.
Not having a go. He's just not got that same sort of confidence in that tight area to let him have it.
Brilliant, come on.
Great football again to get from there to here. Now we've got to have players hitting the box.
Yeah, and this is where, at least they're in there now. Shoot.
Oh, come on, too much.
Get it back.
good football again, but
Ain't
again,
too
just
much.
one run, one little
Yeah.
taking on the man too many.
Too many touches at times.
Great play again.
Yeah, this was nice. Turned him in, but
And he should have shot, but he hasn't got a shot.
I think once he
Clear
does
shooting
Fernandes that first time,
opportunity, is
why
it?
don't you just shoot?
yeah, have a go.
Have a go.
Anything happens, deflection.
Yeah, it's
know?
not a criticism because, you know, he's fantastic, but
You just give them time to defend when you take too many touches.
Exactly,
That's the
and
problem.
get in
They
position.
close the angle down. If he'd have tried to shoot first time, there might have been a slight opportunity to get the shot away.
This is good.
good start again though from Arsenal. That was not good, Saka.
I'm
That's
happy to
it. Just
take
pick
him
up
off.
that loose ball.
There you
That's
go. Well
good.
done. Well done.
Nice.
That's it,
Great
lovely.
football.
Come on, they're clicking now.
We're just.
We're just a
We're
bit
so
All we've
getting
been doing
in
is
the
kind of the
box,
whole
man.
game, though. That's the thing.
They're just slowing it down. We need to be faster.
1 on 3, come on, man. Xhaka, about 40 yards out wide to Saka.
They've doubled up on him now.
Yeah, look at it
Yeah,
inside
but
now. White
he's
wants
used
it.
to that. That's happening every single game.
4 ball, man. Just,
Come on, hold it, run it down.
Good.
right, reset. First 4 minutes has been all Arsenal, but.
Well,
nothing
they're going to let us have the
yeah.
ball, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The unfortunate thing is now that
They're going to try and hit.
Is that
on the
Gabriel
counter,
again?
aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he's the one, you know, that's got up his game a little bit more.
You shouldn't have lost that ball.
They're
They had
talking
all the
about
time.
Ben White being left out, put Ben White at centre half, and you know what I mean.
No,
It's
at this
just-
moment, that first goal, I'm looking at Gabriel. I'm still looking at Gabriel, and that's it. That would be second time this season I'm looking at him. I mean, it's only 6 games in. That's a problem for me.
Did he get booked for that? Because I know the ref let it go.
He didn't get booked. No. That would have been a double whammy, goal and a yellow card for him. One thing about Jesus, yeah, and this is not me being critical, but this is our first Big Six fixture. I need to see more more shots on goal. I'll be honest. Otherwise, we're going to be guilty of praising him the same way we used to praise Laka by his work rate and
Yeah.
linking up play. Like we brought him to finish, and you know we need
More-
him to be on
more
the end of
delivery,
stuff.
Yeah.
Just pass it, but don't lose it. Go back if that can reset. Don't force it.
What's the annoying thing for me at this moment in time is that they scored when we was on top. You know what I mean? Like,
Do it.
Nice.
Good ball.
and when they was on top, we scored when that foul. You know what I mean? It sets a little
Come
statement.
on, come on, Gabby.
Lucky.
Get that, get
He
that,
got
get
lucky
that.
there, didn't he? Did he get lucky there or what?
I feel like things are going for them, you know.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of the run of the green,
Yeah.
aren't they? Like they always do here
Nice.
against us.
But they're the home team, and that does happen. You're going to get that little bit of luck at home. Like the decisions are more favourable to the home team generally.
Back to Ramsdale. Out of our box.
At what
Saliba.
point would you start thinking Eddie needs to be brought on, or Emil Smith-Rowe, possibly?
Not at the moment. I think we play well. You know what I mean? Just keep going as we're going at the moment. See what happens.
I'm looking at Vieira as well, maybe. Dan says Vieira debut.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Now this is a chance. Got to finish it.
How
Oh,
the fuck has he missed that?
so that's the trouble.
that
There's
Odegaard?
your trouble. There's your trouble. That should be 1-1 now.
Come on. And again. Come on. Ah, get.
Better. At least you're shooting. He's gone down.
Oh, sugar lumps.
He's gone down. Please tell me there's something in the reason why he's gone down. Everyone's protesting.
Yeah. VAR,
They
come
want
on.
a penalty. Let's have a look. Send him to the shop.
Move out the way.
Bro,
Nah.
let me tell you something, yeah. You say no, but that's no different to Chelsea's game yesterday, where the goalkeeper's let it go already. Yeah? He's let it go already. No, he ain't got...
No, I don't know.
I'm
need to
sorry.
see what angles. I didn't see anything there.
You can't win games of football missing these chances. I'm sorry.
But Odegaard should have buried that. Look at the height. Odegaard should have buried that.
That was
On
on,
his
a plate.
left as well.
That was on a plate.
On his left.
Come on, man.
I can't believe he didn't.
Boy, it's a
They're arguing about something. Xhaka's really
It's still that
not
same.
happy.
It's still that same moment he's talking about. Come on, Odegaard, man. I'm sorry, but man, I don't know what's going on. Not even on target. Just
No, it's a poor miss. It's a poor miss,
Yeah.
Turkish. You know what I mean? He should have. He should at least hit the target. We've opened them up on 3 occasions, and we've not took our chances.
we've actually had good chances in this game,
clear cut.
and De Gea hasn't really, apart from the Martinelli header, that's the only save he's had to make. He should have at
We're
least.
not
This is why
testing
we,
him enough,
until
are
we
we?
become a ruthless side,
That's all right. We've still got.
we will
long
we will
time
struggle
left.
to beat it. You know, we've played really well today, but we should actually be two
is that
in
here?
front with the chances we've had.
We should.
We've created them and played really well. Odegaard's played
Again,
really well,
holding
apart
him.
from in the
That
final
miss,
third.
yeah.
Come on, Saka.
Oh,
Look
go
at
wide.
this football.
That's it.
Nice,
Okay,
come
come on.
on. Let's make it count.
Go wide
Want
and
it
let
to
it go.
count. We need a goal.
That's a nice.
So unlucky.
Save it.
Nice crossbar.
We have been
crossbar, innit?
all over them.
That's all right. Better, much better. Play.
Great football. Great football. Look at this lovely bits of football. You know what I mean? This is as good as you can get to open a
Look
team
how many
up.
players we've got in there as well. So that's definitely better.
He's taking De Gea out with that
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If it stays, if they don't hit the bar. If it's a better cross,
To be honest, Martinelli's
it's a tap in for.
Martinelli's pass was too heavy.
Yeah. No,
Hello.
Brought him to the line.
it's a tap in from. It's a tap in for one of them at the back post. Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah,
Arsenal.
we've got
Come
to
on,
keep-
just keep doing it. Keep
going
doing
up
it.
a level.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
It's off.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's poor.
What's he doing? What is this? The guy's got the ball in his hands. 55 minutes gone.
That's our ball.
And he took at least 10 steps forward as well. Go on, press.
Our pressing's not been
It's not.
up to
Now's
standard
the time to
today.
do it. Well played,
Saliba.
Saliba. Well played, Saliba. Ramsdale's long ball under pressure by Rashford.
That's it. Come on.
Chance to leave off.
Alright, let's go again. Let's go again.
United fans must be shitting themselves watching this right now.
But they're 1-0 up though. That's
They're
the-
going to be quite confident.
I don't think I wouldn't be confident if we was playing like this. You just know it's coming.
Well, another team you would do, but with Arsenal, you're just not quite sure with that little bit of ruthlessness at the minute. You know,
Out to him.
chances I feel have fallen to the wrong players as well.
Yeah.
I know this sounds silly, but you know.
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
because Odegaard's the one you kind of don't want in that position, isn't it?
Want a good chance to
You wanted
fall to
Jesus to be there, yeah.
who has created a couple, or Martinelli,
Yeah.
really.
Hopefully the next one will be.
You know, Saka's got this bloke on toast
toast.
right now.
Yeah.
Is he going
How
to
many
book him or
times?
not?
How
How many more?
He's not going to book him. He's not going to book him.
Look, he's pulling his shirt, everything.
He's not
Oh,
gonna
those fucking referees are atrocious.
Look,
Left him.
He needs to do that more though. This is what we saw early in the first half, and then he just went quiet.
is he coming off? You're joking.
He ain't done nothing.
Wow. I think he's been their best player.
Yeah, I think he's only tired and whatever, isn't he? Like, yeah, I mean, so. Who are they bringing on? If they bring on Ronaldo, that
They probably are.
means their work rate's going to go down a little bit defensively.
Who came on?
It's got to be Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
It's got to be.
Anthony off, Ronaldo on.
Could be a good move for us. This could be a good or a bad thing.
don't know.
Just get it in there. Don't do nothing.
Shutdowns quickly up
Yeah.
front.
Nothing off the training ground. Just get it in there. Cause chaos.
They're just looking to give him one chance, though.
But yeah,
Yeah,
if he gets
that's
a
the
chance, you know what I
worry.
mean? Exactly.
No one there.
Play Saliba.
So leave out wide.
He didn't know you like a fish out of water. Throwing us. Oh, it looks like we're getting it in the box. No. Looking for the short one. What do you think that United sub was? Tactical?
Things are injured.
I think at the end of the day, they're looking to hit us on the counter attack now.
Yeah.
You know, Ronaldo's a player that can,
Deadly.
if he gets that chance, you bury it, and also at set pieces, wide, you know, crosses and things like that. So what we've got to do, again, we're in the ascendancy now, is score.
You man are doing, mate, it's just too difficult though, man. It's
difficult
just,
pass.
come on, man. What are you man doing?
Should have went inside. Bro, United fans are worried. I'm telling you.
I'm worried. Are you not worried?
Obviously, we're losing, but
I'm
trying
worried.
So that's the thing there. Shots on goal, 10, 1 on
To
target.
one, yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
there's
That's
only been
what
one
we've
on
got to
target.
improve on.
Oh, lovely. Come on, get it.
Yes!
Come on!
I told you it was coming! I told you it was coming! Get that Man United!
I told you it was coming.
Get that Man United!
I told you it was coming.
Come on.
I told you it was coming. Bukayo!
Come
Bukayo!
on.
Let's just make sure VAR don't get involved in that.
Oh, I don't want to get involved. They'd be on their fucking buttons right now.
That Jesus.
Rewind that button! C&E!
They might say Jesus.
Oh!
Yes!
Better.
We have deserved that.
No, there were 6 forward passes there and only allowed 5.
That was a ball by Odegaard as well. That was a
Brilliant,
fucking
brilliant.
ball.
Look at Jesus still winning the penalty after Saka scored. Watch it.
I love him.
Where's the penalty?
Man, it's taken! Come on! Come on!
Offside.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on now.
Someone
Let's
said
finish
about
this
taking
and take
Saka
3
off.
points.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, fucking nonsense. Mate. Fucking nonsense. That's what he needed to
Saka,
capitalize.
Ederson,
Yeah,
yeah.
open goal, just finish it and let's go, Saka now. Hat trick.
Again, let's go.
I want Gabby to get on the score sheet as well.
go.
Listen,
Both
we've played
Gabbies.
so well.
Come
We're
on, we
playing
want
so
goals
well.
Come on.
Look on your shoulder, Sambi. Someone tell him.
There.
Nice, and
Mind
you're up
you,
and you
still
get
on
it.
the ball.
Nice.
Yeah. Good boy.
Wide. Okay.
Go on, Sambi.
Beautiful, Sambi. Well played.
Oh, look at
Come
that.
on, that's it. Come on. Oh.
Anyone but Xhaka
Xhaka.
there, man. It's
It's like he was running uphill with weights.
credit to him for being there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want someone else.
That's offside.
Offside.
Or should he score first?
Ash says this is a clear example of trust the process. We may lose today, but our football is superb.
It's been
we
brilliant.
will do well
Points.
over the course of a season. I'm not sure if that came
Listen,
in after
if
our
Arsenal
goal,
play
but-
like this every game this season, right, regardless of what happens in the result, we will win more games than we lose. You know what I mean? That's as simple as that. So we've been brilliant today.
United haven't lost a game, having gone into half-time with a lead.
Yeah, I heard that. the other day.
305 games, 282 wins, 23 draws, no
It's
losses.
coming to an end today.
We've just
I'm
got
telling you.
we just got to carry on doing what we're doing because they cannot cope with our movement and play up front.
Odegaard has been
Oh,
majestic.
nice.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Come on.
The pace.
But the thing is, if he's on a yellow, he thinks twice about doing that tackle.
He's in. Oh, dear.
He might,
I think
might
he's
be off.
offside.
He might be off. Doesn't matter anyway. Who's this? Gabriel.
Oh, I like that, Gabs. I like that. Give it a little kick afterwards. Nothing wrong with that.
You don't get that with Mustafi, bro. You just don't get that. Don't get that.
We forgot about Mustafi.
I've got to remind people.
It ain't that far off.
He's on
so-
side.
But Miles, I think someone said Miles, and you know,
Nah, yeah.
Miles.
He's off.
They're just reminding us.
I
We've got
don't
to be
trust
careful.
anything going to VAR decisions personally.
Peter says, I'm sat at home, but sure I still held off. And Martinez 2 or 3 times like everyone else.
Go to Saka.
on.
Go on!
Nice.
Come on! Oh, he's pulled him back!
Yeah, you see
He's
that?
pulled him back!
And he's pushed him.
He should have gone down.
He should have gone there.
Gone down. That's his honesty there. He should have gone down.
You only have 1 chance as well, otherwise it looks like you're diving.
Should have gone down.
Actually,
Nah, it was
yeah.
soft.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
soft.
But they get given. That's the thing. These things are soft, but they get given.
Nah, man.
It
I want
looks
my
so hard
striker
to
to
Ronaldo
be
does that.
soft.
Ronaldo does that. He gets a penalty. They get given. Can we just?
We're
flipping
just
see
all
the
over
ball in
him.
the
Come on,
box?
let's just get another goal.
Better than that.
Come on, boys.
Communication. Sambi, get hold of that.
Sean
Listen,
says,
I'll tell you what, we are totally dominating them.
yeah, second half is
They
been-
don't know what to do. Their fullbacks
Okay.
are like spinning tops.
Anyone seen Sancho?
No, actually, I haven't. Is he still on the ball?
How's that their ball?
I didn't even see him in the first half,
Yeah,
to be
not
honest.
at all.
Sean said the only threat for United was Anthony.
Yeah, it's true. I thought he was their best player.
But let's not forget, Ronaldo's on the pitch. 1 chance, we cannot let
Yeah,
it happen.
exactly,
We
exactly.
cannot let it happen.
Yeah, great decisions here. I'll tell you what, you do see everything when it's against the Gunners, don't you? You're right on the point.
Putting
Bringing
on
the
Fred.
threat. He knows he's losing
Because
the
they're
midfield.
losing it in midfield, yeah.
Yeah, no, they've got to change it.
Come on, Arsenal.
Nice. Nice.
Lovely.
Ref, what?
Oh,
But he lets them one go to
It
score.
will look-
Trouble.
Yeah, let's them one go so they can score.
So you need a toss pot.
I never thought I'd abuse the name Tini so much.
Yeah, well, thankfully they're not related.
You should just call him Paul.
Yeah, it's all in Paul, man.
Yeah, can we make
Call
that
him
agreement?
Karen.
Paul the prick? Can we call him?
Come on, man. Let's not let the momentum slide, man. Because this whole second half, shit. Okay.
He's going to score now,
Go.
watch. Come on, get back.
That is shocking defending, boys.
Told you.
One
don't
ball.
sleep on Rashford.
One fucking ball.
When you're on the end sentence, you've got to defend properly.
Who was
ball.
back there? Gabriel again?
I
Who
think
was
that was
it?
Saliba.
Saliba.
Nah, I'm sorry. You don't deserve to win games when you defend like that.
Something
Right
like
on
this
top of them we are.
properly.
No danger.
Yeah, Saliba, innit?
Who is that?
Ben White keeps it on. Saliba's body is shaped.
He was
Poor.
facing the wrong
Ben
way.
White, poor.
What good ball though, through from Bruno for him to run onto that.
And Ben White does well to recover, but it's not enough. It comes off his foot.
They're playing too high up.
This is
Feel
that
like the
psychology.
Tottenham game.
This is that psychology going to Old Trafford. No matter how good we are,
It doesn't matter, we've still got time, 25 minutes. We'll get another goal, don't worry. Just got to carry on playing our football.
this is their tactic.
Ah, come on.
Sit back, catch us.
Again, I'm going to question where Gabriel was. I'm sorry, but listen. I know Saliba. The run came from that side, but you expect your centre backs to be a lot closer.
No,
man.
you can't defend like that. That's poor defending. I've had enough of it now. I've had enough of it now. That is, you know what I mean?
Is that not
These are the
foul,
games
though?
when you've got to play
I'll make sure we don't
really
concede
well
another goal
defensively.
now.
You've got to, when you're away from home against the top 6, you have to defend properly. And that ain't defending properly. Why are we on the halfway line?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying.
First
They're
and
too
foremost.
far up.
I'm saying that's Lokonga, you know. Lokonga's lost the ball there with no pressure on him. That's what I'm looking at. Lokonga. No pressure on him whatsoever.
I don't know, I've got to see that again.
Ramsdale. No, we have to go again. 22 and a half minutes to go. Just need to get control
They
of
brought on
this game,
Fred.
man.
What's going on?
Now what?
Offside? Probably. He's playing into Rashford's hands with the high line like that. He's playing into his hands.
Lee, how are you feeling right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm glad that's it. It's gone. It's for me. It's gone now.
What you think? We can't get back in
Nah.
this game.
Not a win.
Because you know you've.
I told you,
Oh my
Ramsdale.
God!
One day he's
What on
got.
earth is
How
that
he's not
about?
conceded a goal from his.
It's not over
We
yet.
shoot ourselves in the foot, don't we?
Good tackle.
We shoot ourselves in the foot.
Right, they need to like.
He's just so
He
chilled
made up,
sometimes.
he made up for it.
They're lacking in concentration. What the hell?
That's a great save,
Very
by the
good
way. He's
save,
made up
yeah.
for it. But, you know, isn't it funny? We come to this ground every time and we make mistakes, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, you know,
Here
Who
comes
would have thought
Ronaldo.
it'd be 2-1 though, seriously?
Here comes Ronaldo.
from my point of view, you know what I mean? Like, we've got it to 1-1. You just think to yourself, right, we're all over them, but you take a 1-1. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way from that position we should be losing this
Come
game,
on.
and that's naivety.
Wasn't
Maybe,
Wasn't it similar last year at 2-2?
yeah, maybe you know, Arteta's got to have a little look at it and just go, look, right, we're on top. Let's just take 10 minutes out of the game. But when you're playing that well and dominating, it's very hard not to do
Yeah.
it. So I don't really know. You know what I mean? It's just.
Just got to keep going, innit, and try and get another. Get
I'm
back
so
in it.
pleased with the way we played, but then when I see that, that's just not good enough.
Coming up to 70 minutes. Any changes, Helen?
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to see Nketiah.
I want Emil Smith to come, Smith-Rowe to come on, Eddie
Smith,
to come
Rowe,
on.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Lee?
For who would you take off in this team at the moment? All playing really well. You know, I don't really see anybody not playing well.
That's a yellow.
Ref, what the fuck
It
is
should really be a red. That should be a red
How
because
is
that should be
this guy
second
still
yellow.
not even booked though, really.
He's
How is he still
ref's giving him the
only now
leeway.
getting
That's
booked?
why he can do things like that. Because he's in trouble here.
That's foul one. This is foul
That's two.
Like,
Thank
I
you.
don't understand.
We've seen red cards get given.
And we're not playing rugby, are we?
We need to target him now, man. Because he can lose his head. I know Saka got the goal, but I'm probably still looking over there for the sub. Martinelli's been quiet second half, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Just think we need fresh legs.
Unlucky. I
Something
want to see
different,
more
new
shots from the
ideas,
striker.
innit?
I want to see more shots. I want him. Smith, Rowe, Eddie. I'm thinking about Vieira, man.
Oh, that's a great effort, that is.
He paid 30 million. Vieira is an attacking player, you know. Yeah.
We've still got 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I'll give it another 10 minutes yet. We're playing really well. It's very, very difficult when you're playing really, really
Here we go,
well.
Eddie's coming
Eddie's
on.
getting ready.
For who though?
So Smith Rowe.
Unless he
So both of
changes
them are getting
Yeah,
ready.
I thought he'd bring them both on.
And
Oh,
Fabio.
Fabio, yes, come on.
Wow, all
He's got
three
to
of
go
them.
for it. You
All
can't
three
be
of them.
losing. Can't be losing at Old Trafford.
Odegaard, maybe, because of fitness-wise.
Yeah, Odegaard definitely, because he was a doubt, even before the game.
Might be Odegaard, Saka, and
Saka and
Martinelli.
Gabby, yeah.
Maybe Shinchenko.
I
Maybe
think
go.
definitely
Saka,
change the
Jesus
shape.
on.
Maybe put this offside me.
I thought he was offside, but
Yeah, he looked it.
Putting Saka at left back, do you reckon? Could that
Yeah,
could
do you know what? That is an option, Lee. Let's see what he
I'll
does.
be honest, Lukaku's been poor.
Some match stats: 7 shots to United, 5 on target, 11 for Arsenal, 2 on target.
He's offside, isn't it?
Miles off.
Yeah, he was offside.
What's name there? Lukonga again giving the ball away. I think it's harsh to blame him, you know what I mean? He's been put in a position, this, you know, his second real game.
The thing is, if you take off Lukonga, who are you going to put there? Xhaka,
Just have to
or
probably put Zinchenko.
maybe put Emil.
He could actually, that's a good call, put Shinchenko in there.
Put Zinchenko in there, maybe. Xhaka, what, at left back?
Is he
Or go
taking
free at
Jesus
the
off?
back.
Put Saka at left back. This is going to be a real interesting Make or
Come on,
break
Emil.
this.
Come on, Eddie. Come on,
Odegaard was
Odegaard.
definitely. We knew that one.
Yeah, Odegaard definitely.
Why do you call him Odegaard?
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Odegaard.
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 I
Odegaard.
think I say Odegaard.
You don't say hooligan.
It's
Do it.
Odegaard.
Odegaard.
You're halfway saying hooligan, but then I'm like,
Odegaard. Sorry. Odegaard. Vieira.
You didn't know Stricto was half Norwegian, did you?
No. If he weren't so big, I'd have a go at him.
Yeah, Sambi's off.
Sambi's off.
I'm lucky you tried, man. You tried. But
He's done all right, but
done
I
all
think
right.
that's
The
where
game
they're going
was
to go. They're going to go Chinchenko. No.
Oh, no.
He's off as well. I thought he might because them two were doubts.
So they're going to put Smith Rowe and
Come on.
Smith Rowe as a midfield player, and Vieira
Yeah.
in the hull.
Or maybe Saka does go left back, maybe.
Let's see.
All right, well,
No, Saka's still out there.
73 minutes played now, 17 to go plus added time.
Emil's gone where? It looks like Fabio and Emil are both sort of playing just in front.
that's not a foul because you gave it for the goal.
Oh, come on, ref, man. How many times
yeah,
are you going to kick the
But
ball?
Ronaldo,
The impact now is got to be like, you know, for Vieira has got to be like their man's done.
Yeah.
It'll either be 3-1 or 2-2, boys.
So, yeah, one more goal in the game. Listen, if we get another
Yeah,
goal
should I
before the
say, sorry.
80th minute, if we can get a goal before the 80th, then it's all to play for in the last 10. But I'm probably leaning to you 3-1 or 2-2 now.
Is he not holding him there?
He's done well that right back on Martinelli.
lucky
second
he's
half.
not been
Or
carded.
Martinelli has faded in the second half. Something like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? He's done really well. I think probably he has
How's he
defended
How
a
much
lot better.
space? Whe's the pressing gone
Offside,
though?
he's
Seriously,
off.
though?
He's
Is
off.
he not on?
I saw. It was off.
3-1. Told you.
He was off.
Wow.
No, not for me. Just haven't defended well in this game today, boys.
Look at the
Then
gap.
another high line though.
Look at what the fuck is going on, Lee?
He's offside.
How's man? He's not offside.
Oh,
Look up Ben
so
White
Ben
again.
White.
But what's
Ben
going on? How
Ben
is the
White.
gap just through the middle? The same thing happened at 1-1.
It's exactly identical goals.
The same thing happened at 1-1.
Ben White.
How is the gap so big?
Yeah.
Like, are we using Gabriel and Saliba as extra midfielders now as well? Is the whole fucking team in midfield now? How is the gap so big?
3-0.
Wow. No chance, but
Free.
hopefully.
3-0.
Oof.
Rashford got 2, you know. What the fuck is going on?
He loves to score against Arsenal.
Yeah,
He scored
I'm sorry
twice in his
today.
debut as well, didn't he?
You know, it's
Against
time,
us.
time for changes at the back now. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not good enough. Ben White there should never be there. He should have just stood up.
It's
with
too
him.
easy. Look, just from midfield.
Well, I don't know what he's done in the midfield. What has he done in the midfield? He took off Zambia. Who's gone into midfield?
That's what we're still
Smith
trying to
Rowe.
I'm trying to work it out. I can't really.
I think it's
see.
Smith Rowe that's gone in there. Like, it's
looks-
Eric. Who's tracking Ericsson? Who's
figure out.
tracking
Vieira.
Ericsson?
I saw Vieira.
Vieira was the one of the last ones running back for that, so maybe they're looking at him there. I don't know. Oh, for God's sake.
Now they shore it up now.
Oh, this is such a fucking...
See, but then also, how are we playing Aston Villa and bringing on Rob Holding? Like, goes back to the conversation we had at the beginning of the game. Do you not look to sometimes go to places and win points?
Listen, we played really well. 1-1, we played well and we shot ourselves in the foot with realistically Mickey Mouse defending.
He's got me off! Fuck off!
What McTominay.
Yeah, he's done another late one there. He's let it off again. Look, listen, I think if they go down to 10 men, I think
It's not going to
it'd
make
be
a
harder to break
difference.
it
They're
down.
just going to defend. Oh my God.
Let's see if he's going to go back to that. No, only
No,
one
of
word.
course not. Where's VAR to say?
Can't. He'll take McTominay off now. You watch, he's coming off. Whatever happens, one because he's on a yellow card. He's coming off. The thing is, like, you know, the Gary Nevilles of this world and all that, go, as well as Arsenal played, we've still got stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's how you have to look at it, really. I suppose. You know,
Well, it is what it is. We have.
we have it today. You know what I mean? We've not been beaten by the better team, but you know what I mean? We've got to say, like, you know, 3 goals last season, 3 goals this season. We're not learning our lessons.
Are they all injured? What's going on? They all got cramp. Hamstring.
You just made it easy for them, though. I just don't understand how the defence is so open.
Oh, what, the medics are not coming on? Yeah, come off the pitch.
Martinez down.
Oh, Tierney's just sort of got involved now, telling him you've got to get off the pitch.
Rashford's holding his hamstring as well. So, you know, the last 10 minutes is going to be filled with man on the floor wasting time.
Hey!
Dun, 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 dun. That's the music that they should play every time that guy comes on. Oh, he's kept my man on still.
Okay, McTominay.
McTominay. They haven't deserved this, man.
In fact, we have, because we haven't defended well, stripped out, and we've missed chances, you know what I mean? I thought we
Oh,
played
Tommy
really
now.
well at times, but don't deserve it some of the way we played.
Oh, Ben White's off.
Ben White, twice.
I will say this about Ben White, he's been caught out a couple of times, but we've not heard Sancho in this game.
That's
He
a
has
red,
kept-
you know.
He's kept him very, very quiet.
Too predictable, man. We all know what's going on. United on the counter now.
Xhaka could get your first foul. They're going to manage the game now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They were trying to manage it from half time at 1-0. Don't know how we let them score 2 more in this half.
Come on. Just go.
Go at him.
Go on your own. Ah.
But that's a yellow, but McTominay's wasn't.
Free kick for Arsenal just outside the box. Tomiyasu's just come on for Ben White and there's 9 minutes to go of normal time.
Who was that? Fabio that won that, yeah.
There will be a phone number on your screen shortly, people. Full-time reaction show. Wait till the final whistle and then get your video reactions in, and James will run through the video reactions, give his thoughts and go through the comments and super chats and live chat. With guests coming in and out as always, you know what it is. 10-15 minutes after the stream ends, full-time reaction will start, as well as all the fan cams from Old Trafford and over here in the studio.
La Vieira. Xhaka.
Let Vieira take it, man.
Yeah, surprised me.
Is Xhaka the only one over it?
It's pulled rank, innit? Fabio's over it, and then
Oh my God. Amazing.
Best get a goal.
He shouldn't be taking that free kick. I'm going to be very honest with everyone here.
My God, it just gets worse. It just gets worse. Did you see the way he
Yeah,
fell?
then he called for the ref. Goals tackled him.
Oh, is that Xhaka?
Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to, you know, like check everything, and then he just lost his bearings and fell.
Lucky the pass was too heavy because they should have been in there again.
Yeah.
The game was lost in midfield. That foul throw? What, you get another chance?
That's just, I told you, he just makes it up as he goes along.
You get another chance out of foul throw?
I don't even know if that's what he gave. I don't know what he gave. I don't know if he said he took it too soon or...
Yeah, but isn't that still a foul throw when they...
I don't know. I don't know. I've given up, man. It's 7 minutes, just let it end and we move. Man, let's go out with some fucking chest, man. Just try and put it on them. Still, it's not. There's no real urgency, I'll be honest, man. This football's not... when you're down by 2 goals with fucking 7 minutes to go, I don't expect to be seeing passes back.
That's it.
Oh,
that's
ref,
not pen.
man, come on,
Blocked
man.
him, blocked him.
On the pitch, outside
Sorry,
the box,
so
that's
it's a free
foul.
kick.
100%, that's a foul outside the box. No doubt about it. No.
Oh my! VAR! VAR! Now! Now!
Wow. Wow, he's both arms around him.
No!
Wow, he's blocked him, no? Lee, please, can I have your
They
opinion?
not get involved. They got involved on one time.
But how are they not getting involved now? Is it not clear and obvious that the referee missed that?
At the end of the day, that's not.
Or are we just clucking at straws because we're 3-1 down?
Oh, that one there.
I'll tell you what I'm going to say.
outside the box
I don't know how you lot feel about this, but I'm not having a go at Mikel when I say this, right? I don't think we necessarily needed to make those changes. 3 changes, and then within a minute, we concede.
And we haven't created.
And we've not created. I know you were saying, "Oh, we make changes and all that." I thought we was doing all right. That'd be my only criticism of today's performance. But maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I don't know. We
Not
played
bad.
some good football
Yeah.
today. To be honest, we played some good football. We just not took our chances when we should have done.
First half.
And let's be honest about it. Let's be really, really honest about it. Man United, have had 4 chances? 5 at most?
Yeah.
Took 3 of them.
I'd say 4.
Well, yeah, so, you know...
A bit more clinical.
Four minutes to go. Normal time. The phone number is on your screens, people. Wait for the full-time whistle and get your video reactions in after the final whistle.
I don't think Odegaard should have been taken off, you know.
I just think that maybe he hadn't trained a lot. Slippo was one of the reasons for that.
Yeah, wait until we score first.
Come on,
That's
come on,
nice.
come on.
Not
Keep
enough.
going to the final whistle.
No one in there.
Too obvious.
3-1 down with 4 minutes to go, and there was no one in the box when Saka went in there.
Oh my God.
We got it back. To be honest, we got it back, and I thought we was go on and win it then.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
If
yeah.
any team was to go on and win it, then it would have been us. But defensively,
Oops.
we just didn't do the business.
You know, what's the yellow? Quick
Yeah,
yellow.
of course he's going to
You
book
wanna
him
look at
all
him.
day.
Look at him fucking...
All day long.
Are you even allowed to swear?
Not excessively, but... Usman with a super chat says, Gabriel's been slow to step up and play ball all season. Have to learn from this because without shocking defending, it's a comfortable win. We need Tommy back.
Yeah, Tommy comes in now, and either Gabby or Ben White has to go out now. Simple as that. I know we've got Europa League after this, but that defensive performance today was not good enough.
And the French says, we've been robbed, to be honest. Thank you, VAR.
Oh, it is. What can you say, man? That did change the situation of the game at that point. When you're 1-0 up, it would have been different. So
It is different.
How do United play? Being
At
1-0
the end of
down?
the day, you know, they've took their chances, but they're very, very fortunate.
They've been
come up
clinical.
against a team that's
Yeah.
very, very good, but poor defensively today. That's the worst we've played defensively. And it's not that they've made us look bad defensively. It's just poor defending from us today. You know, I mean, we just got to.
You know, I'm glad I didn't travel up there. That drive becomes long.
It's the longest.
We needed to do something today. I don't know why the 3 substitutions is a little bit baffling, if I'll be honest. Don't you think? And we're all sitting here going, "Oh, I don't know what to say." Oh, he's took off.
I was a bit shocked when I saw all 3.
Zinchenko.
I thought Eddie and Emil, it would have been the 2. I did, and then maybe a third with 10 minutes or like 5 minutes.
Saka's got a yellow card.
I just think he was just trying to go out and win the game.
Why is your first thing to go back? 1 minute to
It's
go.
fizzled out, man.
It's done. It's actually done, and we went out with nothing. Let's be honest here. After United scored their 3rd goal, what have we done?
It was done when it went 2-1. But yeah,
Even 2-1. What have we done since we went behind in the second
we kicked
half?
ourselves in the foot. He'll say that and all. You know what I mean? For a team to be dominating like we have, to concede the 2 goals we have, he's not acceptable.
I feel like we fell apart.
First
I
half.
think we played some scintillating stuff here, and let's not go too overboard about it. You know, we played some really good stuff. We go again next week. Must defend better, and we will win games of football.
Oh,
Decent ball in.
lucky he's still there.
They know
isn't
that
it?
they don't deserve to win this game, but
It don't matter.
it don't matter. Exactly that. So, you know what I mean? They've dug in. They've kept it at 1-1, and we've. You know, that was a great ball by Vieira, by the way.
Brilliant ball.
Can you get the ball in the fucking box?
4 minutes.
How's that been 4 minutes?
There's been like, how many substitutions?
Every game's has had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We had 6 minutes against Liverpool, Villa when we was winning. When we're losing, it's a 4.
Well done, Tommy.
If we're winning, it'll be 5. You watch. Next game, if we're winning against Everton, it'll be 5 or 6 minutes. When we're losing, 4.
Kick it off. Kick it off. My phone's gonna
Just
start
think,
pinging.
am I being too harsh? Just saying too many changes, you know what I mean? And all
No,
of a
I
sudden
get it,
the next
because
minute,
nothing's changed from the changes, so...
and then the next minute we concede.
We've got worse.
Yeah, we did get worse.
We've got worse.
I didn't think we needed to make no changes. I said that, you know what I mean?
Ronaldo's still hungry for a goal.
Just end the fucking game, man.
Let's try and get one more.
Into
in
the
this.
2nd minute of the 4 added on. Saka's down the right, plays it inside.
Is that not?
Yeah, looks like he touched the ball there. No complaints.
How heavy is man's shoulder?
See, again, off target, it's got to be double figures. I'm not having a go at him, by the way, for that shot. It's a good effort.
That was a good effort.
But you know, get it on target. We've had 1 shot on target all game. No, 2. 1 on the goal, and the header.
Oh yeah, the header, yeah. Taylor, a United fan, says simply the better team. Can't wait to watch Ty cry later on. Invincibles, more like inevitables. A lot of United fans in the chat, inevitably.
Yeah, good luck to him.
VAR influenced that game, disallowing the goal, says Anthony.
I think you know what I mean, like at the end of the day, I'm still backing Arsenal, a better team than Man United, even though they've beaten us today. We've shot ourselves in the foot here today, but...
Looks like they're in a
Fred
game.
scoring will just... Ronaldo.
Oh, could have been 4 there, lucky. 2.5 minutes before played.
We don't, you know what I mean? Like, we've defensively all over the shop today.
I had to see a couple of those goals back because I just don't understand where certain men are and what are they doing in that position.
We're lucky this one
Gabriel
another
in
goal.
particular defensively. I know Ben White, you know, kept the man on, but why is the gap so big between Saliba and Gabriel? Why is it that big? Gabriel's not a ball player like that to be in the opposition half.
And when you're away from home in the ascendancy, you know what I mean, you keep it tight.
You need your centre backs there in communication, like just behind the play, so they know they can see everything. Gabriel's just wayward. Roughly 30 seconds left to play, people. Phone numbers on your screen, full-time reaction show. You know what it is already. Eddie running onto a long ball. Yeah.
Massive decision, the goal. Anyway, it's a massive decision.
Unlucky.
In the fucking game, man.
Unlucky.
Game's done.
I honestly, you know what I mean, like, didn't think it was a foul. Not enough to be given. Not enough for VAR to get involved.
Talk about the English game being a physical game.
Full-time whistle has been blown, I think, no? No.
Yeah, it will be. It's done. The game's done.
I think it's
Tina
just
kicks
taking a
it.
while to kick it out, but it will be blown.
There you go.
It is blown. There you go. 3-1 United win. Ten Hag fist in the air. Arteta's got some talking to do. Malachi says dominated the game for me, but mistakes cost us again. For me, Mikel made too many attacking changes.
Yeah, that's what I don't know about attack, but it's just too many changes for, you know, 1-1 at a time. I don't understand why. We're all sitting here having an argument, debate, not an argument, debate.
Well, we're even
all
thinking,
saying,
yeah.
take off, and he took 3 off, and within a minute later we've conceded.
SKL says, how do you think Xhaka played today?
Quiet, that was just
It was
quiet.
quiet. Yeah.
Missing.
Yeah.
The word's not quiet. He was missing.
And he's our most experienced man in the middle. This is why I ask
Do
questions.
you know, when I say things, I know it's easy to say it now because we've lost, but when I say we can do better than Xhaka, everyone tells me he's having a great season. Having a great season is different to a better quality player.
Yeah.
It just means that you're doing better than the level that you're
That you've
at.
had already.
Well, these men said they're happy with the 8.
But
so
when I say it, you hate Xhaka, but you need better than Xhaka. It's obvious.
That's not on him no more. I'm afraid it's down on the the management. Edu,
No. But Lee, I'm not pinning this on him.
No,
I'm saying in general.
generalising.
When you look at your
my
midfield,
argument
it's on them.
Yeah,
It's on them.
It's on
They've
them.
decided that is good enough for them. So that's the end of it, like, you know.
Too much sentiments. Like I don't get it. He's nice around the changing room. Too much sentiments.
I've got to say today, they had a lot of things go for them today. They're running the ball a little bit like, you know what I mean? Poor defending, you know what I mean? If you defend better than that, you defend better. If you defend well today, you win that game of football. Because we were better than them in all areas, apart from one. Defensively, we weren't good enough. Gabriel, Ben White have got to look at themselves massively today. Massively. They've been Gabriel, by the way, I'm a big fan of, but he's not started this season off well. There's under pressure for who's going to be playing in there. And then people are going, oh, we've got to drop Ben White. For me now, Gabriel's got to be looked at as well. He's made mistakes in games. I thought today he weren't at the races. But he's got...
No, his positions today were shocking.
He's got another game,
They
I
were
suppose.
shocking. I don't understand how our defence was so open. I'm failing to understand it. I need to see these goals back because I don't know. For example, the Anthony goal. Why was Gabriel 10, 15 yards ahead of
He
Saliba?
had so
Why?
much space, yeah.
Why was he there? Doesn't make sense to me. Why? Is it because Sambi is young and inexperienced and he's... But even if that's the case, why is Gabriel the one that's there? Then Saliba has to look over his shoulder. Similar to the second goal.
Same, yeah.
Yes, Saliba and Ben White are close, but then Gabriel's all the way down there.
Yeah.
So when Saliba gets beaten with the pass, where's the other centre-back coming in from the other side? It's not good enough. I'm with Lee. I think if you're going to make a change in that, it would be Gabriel. Tomiyasu comes right back. It's doing too much. It's the first, to be honest, look, this is the first loss of the season. The first 5, I'm used to just sitting here and asking man of the match. I don't know what to ask you guys right now.
Man of the match, me, bro.
I don't know what to ask you guys right now. I guess it will come down to the, what is it?
I thought Gabriel Jesus had a fantastic game.
Gabriel Jesus was good.
You know what? I think he was poor.
I think it was
I'm sorry, we didn't buy a striker to go missing.
He didn't really have
in these games.
He didn't really have the chances, but he was the one that put, you know,
But
in
Lee,
the second half, he's made that chance for Odegaard, set him up. But you know what I mean? It's not all about goals. He's set up plays today. At the end of the day, we've been let down by our defending.
It's a joke.
I can't believe that scoreline. I didn't think we were going to get beat 3-1.
It all comes down to how we bounce back. We got Zurich away, Europa League fixture this Thursday, but I'm not even looking at that one. I'm looking at that one, get the 3 point, rotate the team, let's see Vieira start, let's see Smith Rowe and whatnot, and then let's move into Everton and put in a performance and a result where you forget about this one and then you make it 6 wins out of 7. We're still top of the league at the moment. It's not saying much. The rest of the season is still the majority to play, but it's a lot tighter.
What was annoying about that game is I watched Tottenham play 2 poor games away from home and get something from it. And we played like we have and got that. We have got to defend better than what we have done today.
Yeah, but if you're pushing your defence so high up, Lee, you will get... That will happen. It happened at Tottenham, when you're playing that kind of game, you ain't set up in big... You can't set up against big clubs with big players to play like that. Sorry, you can't. You can't go a whole season and play beautiful football and not get hit like that on the break.
I think the one thing, you're right what you're saying, Ian, is it doesn't matter where we go, we're going to play our football.
Yeah, but when we play our football like that, you cannot expect, no disrespect, I love Arsenal, I love everything about our club, I love the way we're playing our youngsters. Sometimes you need to be more sensible. You can't play beautiful football, have 15 chances, 1 on target, and think you're going to win 3 points.
Because
let's be real, that's not going to happen.
Because City can do that, and I guess that's where he's learnt from. But at the same time, when Pep did that in his first season and he realised his weaknesses, he had the money to address it all. And listen, we have spent a bit of money, but at the same time, we haven't got that money.
But we've got...
Chelsea have spent more, United have spent more. So, listen, you're right, Helen.
We've got into this game knowing we are weak in midfield. Yes or no? I'm not looking for excuses.
100%.
I'm just trying to process what I've seen today. We played fantastic, yes we did, but we weren't pressing, we weren't defending correctly, and then we had so many chances and we weren't putting them away. So at some point, where do you become a bit cautious? Do you not think... I don't know, I'm not a manager, I'm just trying to process this all.
I hear what he's saying. We could have been cautious with our the way we were playing. We was 1-1 and we was in the ascendancy. I think then... Was it 2-1 when he made the substitutions? It was, wasn't it? 2-1. I think that we were still in the ascendancy, and he made too many substitutions, disrupted everything. Fluidity, and we've got. But there is that question: is at 1-1, did you just take 10 minutes and just go right? Let's have a breather and go for it. If he does that and then they go and score, people are going to criticise the way he's done it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Listen, the way we play today is that we've gone up there and we've absolutely outplayed.
Right. So in my head, Lee, I'm thinking about what you said. About Tottenham, poor performances, but they get the wins.
Get the results.
That's why my head's going like that, and I'm thinking a bit like that because they played way more defensively, but you get the points.
There is that.
But you're not going to get away with it all the time.
With the way that Arsenal playing, it's happened last season. If Arsenal play bad, they lose. Arsenal play well, they still lose. You know what I mean? That's something they've got to address because the way we defended today. Now I don't blame the manager for that or the tactics. The way we defended today was not good enough from Gabriel and Ben White at the end. And what you're saying there, you know,
and the final third, Lee. The final third.
Final third, missed chance after missed too many chances.
The final third and the defence. And listen, if you have to do one of the other. Do you know what I mean? Like if you can't defend, attack. If you can't attack, defend. We did none.
And that's my thing, because we were getting the chances of attacking, not putting them away. So at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
it's not me, us as fans. For me, it's like, as the manager, I'm thinking, right, our chances ain't going in. Let's just shore up the back, make sure we don't concede any more, and ride your luck. You might get, like hit them on the counter, but instead it's flipped.
It's like we were chasing their second goal. It's like we were chasing the game. That's the only way that really happens if you're chasing the game.
You would have expected
they cut it through us.
That's kind of where I'm thinking.
Listen, people, we're going to wind it down here and then bring out the fan cams. Full-time reaction will be about 10 minutes after this show, so look out for that. Send your video reactions into the phone number on the screen now, and James will run through the reactions and have guests coming in and out as always. First loss of the season, first Big Six fixture of the season, 3-1 loss at Old Trafford to United. Still top of the league, but brought back down to earth. Love for the love, people. Hit the like button on your way out and tune into the full-time reaction show in 10 minutes. Before we do go, how can I forget? Big up Sanucci for bringing you this watch along. Here is the Arsenal pendant there, the cannon and the ring. They're all available. Hit the link in the description below and show Sanucci some love, people. And we are out. Tune into full-time reaction in 10 minutes.
If you're an AFTV regular, you would have seen us rocking these brilliant Sanucci officially licensed pendants here representing Arsenal. They also do them for several other teams, so make sure you check it out. But you know what they got? They got a brand new range which is on fire. The new Sanucci rings. Love it. Check the link in the description to get your Sanucci range right now, and you know the best ones are the Arsenal.